Good morning.
Hey, Roger.
We're on live already.
Oh, are we? Oh, okay. I
Yep.
guess we're go look us up here. Just a minute here. View, export screen. Yeah, go there. I think. Nope, wrong one.
Hey, Blind Neil, good morning. Live chat. There we go. A lot of clicking in the morning. Setting up this car, this thing.
Okay, I got to go look for you because it hadn't come up yet. Oop, can't spell.
Hey, Washington County
Oh, there
News.
it
Good
is.
morning. Drone pool. Don't lose in the car. Let's see. Oh, okay. Yeah. I hope you're doing good there, Drone pool. I hope you're getting nice weather down there. See, it doesn't show them on live here.
Good morning, Marshall. Good morning, Joe. Somebody else can't see because oh, there it is. Blind Neil. Okay, good morning.
Morning, boys.
Hey, good morning,
Good
Hugh.
morning. Good morning.
Okay, let's
You two
position
change your
in.
page again.
And go down. Cool.
What the hell am I doing there? Don't even show them on live.
No,
No.
I see it.
Yeah.
Yep.
Change your page again.
What's that?
You must have got a Neko or something. There you go. Blind Neil, John Poole.
Morning, everybody.
John Poole's in his car listening.
Well, just look outside again. We're starting to turn a little more white all the time.
Oh, yeah?
I think it's freezing. I think this is all freezing rain we're getting.
Okay.
Because we're hovering, was about 30 degrees a while ago.
Not too bad a day here.
Oh, we're right on the freezing mark, but feels like 21. But winds are gusting up to 21 mile an hour already.
Yeah.
Well, I won't be flying today, I guess. Up,
We're doing minus 12 here.
One up, one down.
10 Fahrenheit. The sun is out, I know that.
Oh, yeah, you guys are in the clear down there.
Hey, Johnny Drone Flyer, how you doing?
Oh, it looks like we're going to be out of it in about another 2 hours. If that,
Oh,
not even that.
good.
Yeah.
Well, you're not going to get much.
Well, I got Velocidrone working yesterday.
Oh, you did? Cool.
Yeah, hell of a long.
Okay.
At first, my controller wasn't working as a joystick. It was the quad was just taking off all by itself right away as soon as I started.
Oh, okay.
Like I was getting flyaways. Right? Oh man. Anyway, it took me about an hour to finally get it done. And I'll tell you what, I'm a shitty FPV pilot. I'll tell you that right now. It's friggin' hard.
Yeah, I know it's hard. I tried it with the one that Kim had his installed upstairs, and
Yeah.
not for me.
That's not easy.
You know. There we go. The sun is out nice and bright. There we go.
Oh, okay,
good.
that's why. Cool.
It's a good looking day out there.
Yeah.
Wow, it looks pretty. Other than cold, it looks nice.
Yep. I haven't started my car up since last Friday. I'm
Oh,
gonna have to go and start her up today.
yeah, not a bad idea.
Well, here's a radar map of where I'm at right now. But
Nothing.
I'm right about here. Paul
Okay.
is about there. But if you and the way it's going, it looks like we're going to be in the clear here in about an hour or so. I don't know. Yeah, because there's Elmer. I'm St. Thomas. I'm right there. So that's like 9:30.
There you go.
What's
Hopefully.
that pink stuff? Is that ice rain?
Yeah, pink is rain.
You're freezing up on us once in a while there, Paul.
Okay, I think I know what's causing it. Hang on.
Hey, good morning, Paul.
Good morning. How's everybody doing?
Morning.
So I see you turned off your computer last night.
Did what?
You turned off your computer last night?
I always turn my computer off.
Okay, because Tim Jackson tried to get a hold of you.
What do you want?
He was on
Oh.
live last night.
It was what?
He went live last night.
Oh, wow. Annabelle, what do you want?
Good for him.
Come on,
It
brother.
was around 11:30 our time. So I said, he says, phone him, Rod. Roger, phone him. No, I don't want to wake him up.
You could have called me.
Paul, I think of you. You know, you're sleeping, you're sleeping. You don't get enough sleep. So, John Coopy's birthday today. Oh, tomorrow.
Oh,
Sorry.
32. Oh my God, I wish I
I
was
wish the hell
32.
I was 32 again.
Oh, great to meet you, man.
Okay. I'm not freezing up now. I'm up now. Am I Roger now?
Yeah, you sound better.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I get that BlueStacks going, and it seems to take a lot of my resources.
He tried to call you on your messenger last night.
Oh, we did? Well, I turn everything off at night.
Yeah, that's what I told. If his computer's off, that means he's resting his eyes. Oh shit! There's an update on Zoom again this morning.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, I can't do it until after I'm finished anyway. So
Check for updates. Update available. Okay, I'll be right back.
Johnny Drumflex says, "Good morning, Paul."
Good morning, everybody. Yeah,
He just has to do his update.
here's what's going on here this morning.
Oh God!
And it's still snowing. We're supposed to get another 2 inches.
Keep it.
I
there.
can't see the peanuts.
Now,
Keep it there, Paul. Keep it there. It's pretty
it's-
windy too.
sadly, it's headed your way.
Well, I got errands to do today, this afternoon, so like it or not, I gotta go out.
Ah.
You can stop your screen sharing, Paul.
Oh, that's right. I'm filling out my pill containers. Seeing I gotta go get some more pills, I guess.
I got no more painkillers. Well, I got some more, but they're not the ones the other doctor prescribed me. So I can still take them if I really need them, but I don't need them. So
Yeah.
we'll see how it goes this afternoon. Oh, I hope everybody's doing good in the chat.
Tuesday, huh?
Tuesday all day.
All day today, apparently, eh?
Yeah.
What's up, kitty cat? What are you trilling about? Okay.
Hey, Annabelle.
You want to see your uncles? Say good morning, Uncle Paul, Paul, and Roger.
Annabelle.
Good morning.
Oh, wow, wow.
Hey, fuzzy little belly.
Well, there's
Yeah.
that.
Belly.
What a good little girl.
He's a good kitty. She was awfully active yesterday, I'll tell you that.
Was she?
Oh, just tearing stuff up. And she came in this morning at 2:30 into the bedroom and pet me.
Well, if you want to see something that kind of cracked me up this morning,
Yeah, let's see it.
I'll put it in the chat.
Mr. Dave Ennis, good morning.
Good morning.
Hey, Dave.
Hey, good morning, Dave.
Hi, Paul.
Hey, how you doing, Dave?
Hi, Paul. Doing good.
Andrew, good morning.
Remember what I told you about how I turned that phone, right?
Hey, Andrew.
Yeah.
How are you?
How you doing?
Good. Good. Was up pretty late last night.
There you go.
Oh.
There's the smiling face.
What time did you get off of Tim's live stream?
Who?
You, Andrew.
On Tim's last night.
Eh?
Yeah, on Tim's live stream last night. Are you having trouble with my audio this morning?
We just heard that. We didn't hear your answer.
Yeah. I asked you what time did you get off last night? Tim's,
About 1:30 last night. 1:30
wow.
2 o'clock.
okay.
Yep.
Blizzard. I hope it's not another picture of Kim. The link that you posted. An otter. Okay.
Those otters are pretty cute, Paul.
They're funny, aren't they?
Yeah. It's not an otter it's on a leash. Oh
Yeah,
my-
it's a pet otter, and he goes with them, and he's in the car sleeping. And if you kind of scan through it, it's hilarious.
You think a squirrel is destructive? Try an otter. See what
Yeah. Well, the guy, he takes it. It's in Japanese, but it's got the American subtitles, English subtitles, and he takes it to a university where there's like cattle, and the otter sits there in his arms watching the cattle and just staring at him. It's like never saw a cow before.
Hey, good morning, Ron.
Yeah, it must be an interesting meetup between the two.
Yeah.
I can imagine Paul walking down the street with all his squirrels on a leash.
You know what? So could I.
Yeah. That would be the new version of 101 Dalmatians, 101 squirrels with Paul.
There you go. Okay, kids, here we go. I driving a little. I could get one of those used short buses there, Paul.
Yeah, there you go.
All the squirrels up. They could all have their own little hammock up there.
Right, we can get a highway coach if you want. We got several of them for sale, plus a lot of school buses.
How much do they sell those highway coaches for, Paul?
I heard that around 50,000.
Oh God. Okay.
Well, it's
But
probably
they-
worth $1 million when they're new.
Exactly. 250,000, 500,000 is the average for something like that. For
Yeah.
not over the top, like, but well done.
Hey, Ron, how you doing?
Several of them for sale, plus.
Good morning, Ron.
Morning.
Hey, come on, Ron.
How much do they sell those highway coaches? You got to mute your YouTube, Ron.
Yeah, we can't have two Pauls on here. That'll be
Oh no, God no.
That'd make 3 Pauls if
Yeah.
you had it up right.
Oh, true. Okay. Touche.
Get it muted.
That's true, Blizzard. Yeah, keeping an otter is easier than keeping a beaver. Beaver chews up the damn house.
Yeah. All of them. So porcupine will eat all the glue out of the plywood.
Yeah.
Else they'll wreck it. We've had cabins destroyed by them things. But we got back at him. He got destroyed too in the end, so it was kind of a fair deal.
Well, I got my Otters easy.
Oops, sorry.
Got my master air screws yesterday
Oh, right on.
for my MA2. Well, I got them at 10 o'clock last night. Came and got the mail at 10 o'clock last night.
Oh, wow.
Have trouble finding his way home.
Hey, FPV Joel, how you doing?
What's up, brother?
Morning, Joel. Joel was there last night.
Joel, I got Velocidrone working yesterday. All I can say is it wasn't pretty.
I was laughing when you said that. I was getting set up here and I heard you saying that. One thing I've learned, I'm not a good FPV flyer.
I'm a shit FPV pilot, man.
You'll learn.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
It's less expensive that way too. If you crash it, you don't have to repair it.
Exactly. Exactly.
So what's on everybody's schedule today?
I am going to Wyoming. to
Okay.
play with the camera. Really cool. There's a desktop app for the camera. And I didn't think it was for Mac, and sure enough, there was. I'm like, yes.
Yeah.
I just did my first 360 video, or not video, photo.
Okay.
There's the inside of my house here. Yeah, you can move it around, and there's the other critters out there.
Okay.
What you got on the by your entertainment stand standing up on the little table?
Oh, that's it's a wooden bear.
Oh,
I got
it's
a hat and sunglasses on.
Oh, okay. I thought it was a taxidermy one. That's crazy. I like it.
Yeah, this is this is pretty good so far. I said it's, I'm just testing it. I don't know it very well, and as you can see, I got photography all over my house, and
Yeah.
got matter of fact, got the moose,
There you go.
and got a grizzly bear there, and then there's those waterfalls out by Marcus in Idaho. Yeah. And then this place sells they got these little baby raccoons. But, yeah, I'm learning how to use it. And, all right, okay, stop share. There we go.
Hey, Mike. Good morning. WTF, Mike.
Morning, Mike.
What's up, Mike?
Better plate for the cell phone. It's
I'm
better
Mike.
for the cell phone. Yeah, so today I'm going to try and buy a tablet because I spent 2 hours and a half on the phone yesterday with that woman from iPad.
Oh
or
yeah.
Apple, I should say.
Did you lock yourself out?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a pain. Oh, there's I forget where I found it. I think it was on YouTube. You can find it.
Yeah, but I was with the professional there yesterday on the phone, and
What was her name?
I can't remember.
Oh, okay.
But she started making me laugh though when she was telling me what to do, like Val was doing almost. Hold the button down, plug it in the computer. I was starting to laugh a little bit, but we did everything, and even went to iCloud. iCloud does not have nothing in their mind. It's like I never went into it. So it's really buggered up.
What, did you learn a lesson there, Roger?
No, I didn't learn Buzzall.
Well, the first lesson you really did learn is don't hand your tablet to Tim and say, "Hey, erase everything, will you?"
Mm-hmm.
Is that what you did?
Yeah.
Or factory resetting it, and then
Yep.
Oh,
yeah.
What could go wrong?
Okay.
Yeah.
Most
I
of
mean,
it
we
does-
did it. We did it a few times on the other tablets. No problem.
Morning, Chris.
well, if it makes
Probably
you feel
in
any
the
better,
top.
Roger, I was a little technically challenged this morning myself.
Okay.
Got up early and took me hour and a half to connect this camera to my phone and to the iPad.
Wow.
Holy crap. I was ready to I refuse to give up though. They got her done.
Mm,
What's up, Jackson RC? How you doing, brother?
The only thing I don't like on this is so far, with your phone, you can control the camera with your phone when you connect it, but you got to leave your Wi-Fi and your GPS on.
yeah.
And that's a battery burner, big time. Yeah, I noticed
But
my phone went down 30-some% already this morning. That's only been off the thing for an hour.
talking about phones, I gotta check my battery too. If it's fully charged, not bad. Okay. Yeah. So, yeah, Andrew said, Blind Neil says, Andrew, you're screwing him up.
Yeah, I thought,
Your
but it seems
face.
to be the right way, isn't it? Oh, just no, but for you guys, like the truck, you.
Yeah, that's it. You're usually at the bottom. Yeah, that's it. That's
Oh,
what.
that's what he means. Okay, that's what. Okay. I
Yeah.
was like, did I forget to flip it this morning? You were messing with me now, Neil. You're putting me in the tailspin.
Well, I just got a weather alert. Rain in the next 24 hours.
There you go.
Hey, Paul, I'm getting rain.
Are you?
Yeah.
Glad somebody is.
Yeah.
We got 16th of an inch of snow last night.
Oh wow. Okay.
Woohoo. Just enough to make it a little dusty out there.
Oh, here they're calling for smog all day.
Less than a millimeter the next 2 days. Nothing for the next 5. We're not getting much snow at all this winter.
No.
This is so strange for this time of year, and the cold is not letting up either. Ooh. Who's gonna put on Fahrenheit? There we go. 18.7 feels like. That's yeah. So it's gonna be a cool couple of weeks, I guess.
Yeah.
Ice this morning. Putting salt out on driveway. Oh, really, Chris? Minus 16 Fahrenheit this morning. Ooh, Mike's got a cold morning. That's
I hate that when you're looking for a tablet and they don't give you all the specs at all on it, you know?
I like when they do that.
No.
Well, it's
Let's
less.
say because they all do that now. They're horrible. You got to go and look at yourself. You got to go digging up every one of them by model number.
Well, if you don't know better, it's less confusing.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it'd be like if you went to the grocery store and you went down the soup aisle. It says bean soup, tomatoes.
Yeah.
You know, no.
Hey, Bob Casey, how you doing this morning?
What about?
So did you end up getting that tablet, Roger?
I'm still looking.
Or? Okay.
I'm looking at these ones here. I'll put the link in the chat here at the bottom. The page in the public chat. I'm looking at the 3 last ones there at the bottom. I'm trying to find out which one is the best out of those three.
So you've given up on the iPad?
Oh, I'm giving up. I give up. No stores are open. And the guy says you have to be there. You gotta make an appointment, go there and everything. But no stores are open right now. You could do it by appointment, but I don't feel like going in there and hey, it took 2 hours on a phone yesterday. Can you imagine when I go to the store, how long it's gonna take?
Oh, you still didn't get it resolved yet?
No, no,
What's the
Well,
matter with it?
I'm locked out.
And the lady couldn't-
iPad disabled.
and that tech support lady couldn't help you?
No, we spent 2 hours and a half on the phone yesterday. Couldn't do nothing.
She had Roger doing the same thing that Val had Kim doing.
Yeah,
What was the final thing she said?
good luck. No, she gave me 3 places to go to, 3 stores, but I phoned all of them. There's only one that's open and takes only by appointment only, but that's way in Montreal. And no, not Montreal, not for me.
Huh.
I said, can I send it in? Just put it down to factory? No, you got to be there too. You got to give them information. Yeah, they need my email address. They need this. They need that. I just great. As your security on those goddamn iPads are worse than the CIA.
Oh, yes.
We care about your protection. Yeah.
But actually, iOS has less viruses than PC.
Oh, yeah, they do.
You gotta give them
So that link I put in the chat, those are the 3 bottom ones are the ones I'm looking at. I don't know which one is good because I don't know what the bit is 64 bit or nothing. It's not even in there. Can't even see it.
So I thought that somebody gave you a link at one time for another an Apple iPad Air that was refurb. That was a pretty good deal.
Yeah, I know, but you know when you talk $300 American, it's 400 Canadian, and I don't have that.
One of the things you can do too, Roger, is on DJI's site, they have a list that'll, I forgot about this, that'll help you decide. They've got a list, I think, with each drone,
Which one is compatible with
Compatible, yeah.
which ones are and are not compatible.
That's what I meant yesterday when I was saying, because I remember back from my Osmo, and then when I bought, only certain ones were working with it, like my phones, and at the time, and it listed phones and tablets that will work.
Okay.
And I
Yeah,
think they green light it, and then there's some that are yellow that might work, but with possible issues, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mike, less popular with Mac, and also too because they don't have executables. Years ago, it was a bit easier, but the new scams today, exactly, it can hit Mac or PC, and PC's come a long way on that stuff too. On the Android, kind of the same, but they're all kind of even playing fields now.
Yeah.
That stuff and security. But years ago, with a Mac, nobody touched you.
Mm.
And then people like Hugh drew over to the lifestyle of Mac, and that's when things kind of changed on the horizon. Big Sur was the tipping point.
Yeah, I miss Cabana Boy.
You miss Cabana Boy. We all miss Cabana. Everybody.
Hot.
Oh, Ron wasn't here for that. Yeah, we used to have operating systems for Hugh. He had to upgrade to like OS Cabana Boy, and you should see OS Big Sur when he told us that morning what came out.
Ron, the shit I have to put up with for being an actor. It's inhuman. I'm not feeling it.
You got a brother here. I'm a Mac guy. Matter of fact, I'm watching you guys on a Mac.
Macs are awesome. I'm watching you guys on a Mac too.
So yeah, you can't fly today. Or how come you got your name Cliff on your Paul Hodges?
But that, sorry.
Got your real name up there, Cliff?
Yeah.
You were supposed to go flying today, weren't you, Paul?
Well, yes and no. Whenever it's available, I can go. It's all dependent on the weather, and it's definitely not going today.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got to go put the sign up on the place. So I got one sign to go up, one to come down, and fly that place. But yeah, no rush.
You're up bright and early this morning, Andrew?
Oh, I'm always up. I take Audrey to the bus for 7, so and they roll around in memory of
Uh-huh.
Cabana Boy.
Oh, it's Cabana Boy.
That was a good time.
Oh, man.
iOS has its own virus. Apple shows its devices, slows its devices with updates. So okay, there's blizzards. My mother got a new computer finally the other day, and she always has that AVG antivirus. And it's like, please don't put it on this time. You're more than well with Defender, and
Okay.
you're slowing down your computer by 30% for nothing. Like, I have a sister that puts the fear of God into them every time. Yeah, I'm like, what are they going to get? Even if they were to hack into their system, like seriously,
Yeah.
3 recipes for brownies and 2 pictures of the kids. Like, it's not.
Yeah. No, Blind Neil. Not gonna close my windows. I'll have somebody bitching at me when he wakes up.
Well, when did Kim start having cranky mornings?
Yeah,
When did this all take place? Is this like a 2021 thing?
It's a change of life thing that continues.
Yeah, he's in the menopause stage. Corey Mano got the first parts yesterday for the shifter. He's waiting on.
Oh, cool.
I had to order 2 pieces from Amazon US because I couldn't get them here quick. Well, yeah, it's a long story, but just
Yeah.
to get them from there. So he sent me a video last night. He started testing the switches and everything. So he's really good at what he does. Man, he knows his stuff like that.
Roger, you should reinstall AOL on the iPad.
That's right. Paul's probably got a copy right over there. They send every week for his he's still an email member.
Roger, what app will you use on that tablet?
Well, it'll be the one for the Mavic Air 2, that's for sure. And it's a Fly app. It's the
It'd be the Fly app, yeah.
it's gonna be compatible. So he said, I just don't want to start ordering iPads and then returning them because it doesn't take the app. Won't be strong enough for the app. Because I went along with what Kim has here for his iPad, not iPad, but Samsung. And I can't even find one on the internet that has the same specs.
Well, I'm looking on the Fly app, not compatible with DI Smart. I don't see where it lists the tablet A's.
Yeah.
Here,
Well, I know that Kim, that's what he's got, and it's working fine.
oh, really?
Yeah.
It has a list of, I guess, Android, because it's an Android device, correct?
Which one? The Apple?
No.
Or no, the
Samsung.
tablet.
Yeah, it's an Android.
mean, it's listing all the other Samsung phones. But it doesn't say.
I don't want to use a phone. That's the problem. The phone's too small for me.
Yeah. But you said Kim has a tablet and it works fine?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Then
Why did you get Marcel to print some 3D brackets and put your 55-inch television on the end of your controller?
hey, that's an idea.
Fly from inside the house.
Yeah, that's right.
I tell you, that 3D printing's awesome, man. I had Dennis Lovelady print something up for my windshield on my four-wheeler. I gave him the original and needed it to be enlarged and lengthened about 4 inches. And he did all this math and algebra and everything else. He made it.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
is awesome.
Great. Works
Yeah,
awesome.
that's it, John Paul. Yeah.
Octa-core processor, not a quad core. That will be important for running the
Processor
app.
with one core, and that was a big deal.
Did you see what Drone Pool wrote, Roger?
Yep.
Said,
Yep. I was looking for absolutely.
Not as expensive as the iPads, but these pads will work with it too. Once again, if it's still an option, if you want.
Oh God.
just use them once a month.
Hey,
You can only fly once a month. That's
Andrew, that's bloody nice of you to point that
Oh.
out.
There we go. That's the end of that.
Blizzard.
My own fault. I bought it on myself, so I deserve that. Yeah.
Blizzard. He says, "Roger, have you tried to turn it off and turning it back on again?" Yes, Blizzard.
Oh, excuse me.
There you go, Roger. I got one for you right here.
Uh-oh.
Okay, RBC, Royal Bank of Canada, limited time offer. Open an eligible RBC bank account by February 1st. Get the latest iPad.
Yeah. You only got to deposit $5,000. Then you
$450 for the credit card yearly fee. And,
yeah.
The best thing about Best Buy too, Rogers, they have that 1 year, no interest, no payments.
Yeah, I know. The even at the Bell Canada here, they got the same thing, but you got to buy a contract with it, and I don't want to. Blind Neil just put a link in there.
Best Buy doesn't have a contract.
No. I just have an account, and yeah, they run at me with coffee and throw out the little red carpet when I walk in there. They know me very well. After
Yeah,
cameras,
yeah.
3 drones, TV.
But
Yeah.
man, they've taken a hit over the years from online buying. You know, those stores at one time, that was the be all end all to buy it. And man, they've taken a hit. They're still good. And when you got stuff in stock, it's great. And you'll go and pick it up, but their stock goes less and less and less all the time. And
I bookmarked that page there, Blind Neil. I'll look at it later.
Hey, Roger, when you bought your computer last time, they bent over backwards to help you with things. Did you check them to see if they have anything?
All the Best Buys are closed here. You only get it
yeah, it's only
curbside.
curbside.
Yeah, you can get curbside pickup and you can talk to somebody. There's still employees there.
No, you got to buy them online. They do not talk to you online on the phone anymore.
Even at the store itself, you can't get
Yeah,
through.
even at the store, you got a phone online. You get curbside pickup.
Okay.
Wow.
Online, but I mean,
'Cause I can call the store and talk to what's the tech support and everything right there at the store.
Yeah, but we're on lockdown here. We're on curfew, everything here, Paul.
No.
Well, I'm trying to figure out, Roger, how the hell did they do curbside if you don't have a direct line to call?
Yeah. Hey, there you go. Mike's got a good one.
Yeah, I just see those.
Yeah, they got that program going here.
Morning, David.
Yeah, there you go.
David.
Somebody's been playing with my
Seen that,
monitor.
yeah.
again. Hi, Roger.
Hi.
Hi, Cliff.
David,
It was blocking off most.
Hi, Paul.
But
Were you
get
Okay.
inside.
Hi, Andrew.
Hey, Dave, were you chatting in places
Oh.
you weren't
Hey,
supposed to?
David. Right back, guys.
Yeah.
Sorry, I missed what you said.
I said it was blocking most of your face. Were you chatting last night in places you weren't supposed to, or what?
No, it's somebody's moved my monitor.
Oh,
Somebody?
Sexybeard.com or something like that, maybe?
No, it'll be a black furry four-legged thing with a tail.
Okay.
That's been
Using or
Places you
chatting
should-
to? We gotta specify.
I've never heard of a housekeeper being referred as that, but hey, you know.
Oh my god. Yeah, they like to meander their way around stuff with them.
Roger, W. Mike is enrolled for you at the CTE classes.
I should have messaged Mike last night. He should have come over for
Yeah,
never even thought of it for Tim's first live stream. Even Go Fish was there for a while.
oh
So
yeah.
how did it go?
Well, now Tim was hosting it. How do you think it went?
I thought it'd be nice and ask.
You know how Roger goes on about 3 rules? Well, they didn't apply whatsoever.
Well, at least to the host, yeah.
Yeah, well, it was pretty much a free for all.
He must have been using that F word a lot.
Oh yeah, yeah. He got.
No swear jar there, that's for
Oh
sure.
no. Yeah.
He does seem to be wound up again lately.
Well, he's back on. That's why.
Back on the wagon or off the
No.
wagon.
Off the wagon. Yep.
Hmm.
So I went and had a watch of the Epic video. That starts 1 hour, 40 minutes in.
Val and Kim.
Oh yeah. That
I can't see how you haven't got it sorted after those instructions and the and Kim helping.
What could have went wrong there?
well, Roger went through the same experience yesterday when he called tech support too.
Yeah, I remember him saying I couldn't have kept a straight face when the same thing had gone.
No, there's no smoking anywhere, Blizzard. Anywhere at all. Nowhere. Public transportation, no smoking, nothing.
No, God, no. That's been a long time.
Yeah.
And it was weird because we were one of the first ones in Canada to ban smoking, and everybody figured we'd be the last because it was like the smoking capital.
It was Vancouver.
I.
It was Vancouver.
What about?
that banned smoking. Like when my brother came down here, we were still allowed smoking.
Oh yeah. No, but I said one of the first ones.
Yeah,
Everybody
okay.
figured we would have been dead last or not even done it at all
Yeah.
because here it was.
Yeah. Because when my brother came down from Vancouver, that time we were still allowed smoking in the like the supermarkets.
Mhm.
And he says, "What the fuck? Why are you lighting a cigarette? You're not allowed." He says, "Yeah, we're allowed to smoke here."
Yeah.
Oh, in Vancouver,
we are.
I think the law then.
But Vancouver made sense. I mean, they've always been kind of that green type of anybody from the States here. It's kind of like Portland, Oregon type
Yeah.
of Vancouver.
There was a lot of bars in Scotland had to redecorate quickly when they banned smoking in
Yeah.
yours.
But you know, Vancouver was one
Oh,
of the last
speaking
ones.
of the double, Tim's awake.
Oh.
Like,
Come on, Tim.
Hey, Tim.
Hey, Tim Jackson.
Vancouver was one of the last ones though to shut down smoking in the airports. They were the last one to have one of those places. It was them,
Okay.
which they surprised me. They kept it a lot longer. I don't ask for much. Just keep it a smoking area in an airport. That's all I've ever asked. I don't care about bars and restaurants. Was the best day of my life when they banned smoking because there's nothing grosser than smoke around food.
Yeah.
I don't care. I smoked for years. And I was more than happy to go outside. Especially here, where you get a bunch of old sea hags sitting there eating their eggs and putting their cigarette in their coffee and everything else and all that disgusting bunch of garbage. Yeah. Oh, Quebec and on a Sunday was the most disgusting place on earth.
Yeah. Oh, look at Russell. He's writing down. Oh, okay.
Good show last night, Tim. We were talking about it a while ago. You done good, kid. How long were you
Yeah,
on
but-
till?
What was he showing? That's the thing.
Oh no. There was discussions. there was words. Like I said, the rules are a little looser than Rogers.
Just thought the imagery might be different as well.
Yeah. Yeah. It was well. Roger was on for what 10 minutes or so. I guess.
Oh, yeah. I was too tired last night to keep on going. I had to go to bed.
Way past my bedtime.
Oh yeah, no. Yeah, you were. That's right around the time your computer was getting played with by the cat.
Probably, yeah.
Cat was watching Tim.
Now that could be, yeah. When Lindsay goes out to work, she jumps up where Lindsay's laptop is and bats away at the keys and that, like she sees Lindsay doing.
I'm gonna go make another coffee, guys. I'll be right back. My second one.
Yeah.
Well, it's good to see Rogers doing so well too.
Hmm.
Yeah, it is.
Wife's working, Hugh.
Hmm?
The wife is working.
Yep. Sorry, I'm eating breakfast.
No, I know. I should have asked you what you were. Sorry. 2.5 hours. Okay, so yeah, it wasn't too much longer after I left.
Hi, Chris.
No, you can't have my cereal.
She wants to go on the computer. She says, "You've been on long enough. Let me on."
Yeah.
My son's got money from he has a deal my mother made with him that for every time he gets a 90 and something in a mark in school, he gets $50.
Wow.
He did extremely good on this one, so she's out $200 now. Yeah. His average on his report card was 90.28 for the
Wow,
yeah.
that's good.
He had 182 and the rest were like 2 or 3 away from the 90s. He's in a special program and he's missing a lot of it because it's supposed to be an international bachelorette, they call it. And if you finish it, you're certifiably bilingual and you don't have to go to college. You can go straight to university. But they have a lot of robotics programs and stuff through the school, but they can't do any of it now because of this COVID thing. So kind of getting shortchanged a bit on it.
Wow, the whole world has changed right now.
Yeah.
Like even yesterday, trying to get my wife in to see an actual doctor. Nope, we'll do it over the phone.
Still no luck?
Nope. He called at 2:20 yesterday afternoon. Yep.
That's
Nope.
awful, especially like with your wife, the condition, with Alzheimer's, like you say, you've been working, losing weight and stuff. They shouldn't be getting in there ASAP.
No, you just passed the buck. Said, "Wow, she's that bad. Take her to the hospital." Oh, where's all the COVID cases? Oh yeah, the hospital.
But do they have a designated like here, there's the hospitals that are doing COVID and the other ones like they test, and if there's anything right away they send them if they're COVID to one hospital and the rest of them are going to the other ones.
Well, no, it's all one here at our hospital, but you have to go around to the backside for a COVID test. But still, they're screening everybody and. Right. And the worst thing about it, the only place you go is the emergency room. Well, if you go in there, just get basically checked out, maybe blood work and all that kind of stuff, you can be sitting there for hours.
Yeah.
Because everybody else coming in with a broken arm or bleeding finger, they're going to get in ahead of you. So.
Yeah, no, exactly. It's a long time of being exposed to everybody else. Hey, Frank.
Hey, the tank. Good morning. How you doing?
don't know what's going on this morning. I may actually even have to go out and get coffee.
Hi, Frank.
Oh yeah, Tim will have to go to work shortly, won't he? I think he had to go back Wednesday, didn't he?
What do I do, Raj?
What's that?
I might have to get coffee.
Oh my God.
I don't know. This is not in the game book. I don't know. I feel kind of dirty right now.
You just have to get more than 90 in your next test.
Maybe if I sigh hard enough, she'll hear me.
No kidding there, Blizzard. Yeah.
Well, Andrew, just pick up that little bell on your desk there and
I'm not using. She told me to do that when I'm not Belle. I'm not treating her like that. Oh, God, shit, it was her idea.
turn your volume up, Andrew.
Turn my volume up.
Yeah.
Okay.
Moist.
Well, supposedly Roger's got a bell for Kim. I was told by Kim the other day.
Yeah.
I do.
Yeah, but Roger makes him wear it around his neck, so he knows.
Like last night when he went out for the mail at 10.
Yeah.
Don't forget your bell so I can find you. That's what I told him the other day after he had his teeth done. He needed milk. I said, just send Kim and pin the milk money to his jacket and send him off. And
We didn't save any milk for you. Sorry.
No milk for you.
Hi, Sam.
hey, Sam.
Hey, Sam.
Mr. Hayden, long time no see.
Hey, Sam.
Getting that moving thing ready.
No, I'll be back. Time to
Pretty
rip off the
soon.
Band-Aid. I'll be back.
Okay. Don't stub your toe.
Hi, Bob.
Sad thing is you get the charge for the same for a phone FaceTime visit.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, Bob. Yeah, well, they don't charge us. They charge the government. We're in Canada here. We got that free healthcare.
Sorry to hear that, Tank. Yeah. Everybody in the chat, thank you for being here. Don't forget to check out everybody's channel and don't forget to hit that like button.
Hi, Mr. Crowley.
Hey, Sean.
Now, if it was 10 degrees warmer, I would be out flying today. Yeah. Hey, how
What's
you
up?
doing, Frank?
Hey guys,
That's a nice backdrop.
Hey, Frank the Tank.
it's Ottawa, man. Ottawa's always nice.
I know it is. Recognized it instantly.
Yeah, but nice for what?
For the people. For the people.
Oh, okay. Just checking.
You're welcome, Tim. I would have stayed on longer, Tim, but I was way too tired last night. The pills knocked me right out.
Oh yeah, they stayed till what time?
Oh, I only stayed on for about 10 minutes on
Okay.
this live stream.
Yeah, I went on somebody else's stream talking about RC last night. Stayed there till about 11:30 about.
Okay. Oh, maybe it was around 11 o'clock last night. I had to go to bed.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, dang, Mike. Yeah, it's only doing 10 Fahrenheit here right now, Mr. Crawley.
How's Paul this morning?
Well, I'm trying to figure out my pan cams or my cameras. I'm having trouble with them again today, but I think it's an internet thing.
So what was Andrew doing with that rig? Is that a game he was playing?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, we hope it's a game. Because if it's real, there's an awful lot of dead people around.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
A lot of dead people.
And the Quebec streets will not be safe anymore.
Why, he was crunching some people? He was hitting people?
Oh,
Cars,
people-
trucks, people, anything.
Head on with other trucks. Yeah, all kinds of stuff.
motorcyclists.
A poor little lady pushing her basket across the street.
20 points.
Okay, there, Sam. You have a
Right.
great day.
I used to play one of those games. It was called Carmageddon, and
I
you get
remember.
points by hitting people.
Bye, Sam.
Yeah.
There's another one, wasn't there? Death Race 2000. They made a film about that one, didn't they?
I remember that.
There's a couple of them. There's about 3 or 4 versions of it.
Okay, there, Bob Casey. Thank you for coming in and supporting the channel.
Hey, see you, Bob.
Bye, Bob. Hugh, have you seen
Bob,
that
whenever you want to come on the panel, let me know.
have you seen that the first episode of Series 2 of Snowpiercer's out?
No. Oh, that's good. I'll have to check it out.
Episodes of what?
Snowpiercer.
Okay, yeah. Second season. Yeah, I saw that.
Was it good?
Haven't watched it yet.
Oh, okay.
Just letting you know it's there.
Oh, thanks.
I got a hard time getting into it because I've watched the original movie, The Snowpiercer, and this one is completely different.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So the storyline and everything is just different, and I got a hard
Yeah.
time getting into it.
Blizzard said they remade Carmageddon.
Wow.
Carmageddon.
Armageddon?
Carmageddon.
Carmageddon. Yeah, we were talking about your truck driving, Andrew.
What's the
Hey,
game?
Rod.
Playing? What's the game called, Andrew?
Euro Truck Simulator.
Okay,
How you doing, Frank? It's been a bit.
doing good.
Was there any repeal on your copyright?
No appeal. It's still going to be mid-March till it's over.
You didn't contest it?
No, because I did it. How can I contest it when I actually did it?
The thing though is you could contest it on the hopes that, and most likely they would never do anything about it because they gotta set up then a court date and stuff, and then they can, you can get it
Yeah.
go that way.
Good Lord.
Yeah. Although they are changing the laws now about small claims court for YouTube violations, so that might put an end to that loophole. Because before you
Yeah.
had to make it official, in a full court of law.
Because I even watched a video. You can't even use a few seconds of a video. You're not allowed. But I used maybe a minute and a half of it. Like while we were talking, I go, oh yeah, look at that, that's cool. Yeah, look at that, that's cool. And then I can't go back to see how many minutes I actually used of it. But because I can't see it anymore, they've removed it.
Yeah. You got 7 days after they keep it in private. Before they used to take it down immediately, and you couldn't even go back.
Oh, they took mine down immediately. Like right away, they took it down.
Oh no, they take it down, but they didn't leave it in private for you for
Nope.
7 days?
No, I could not even access it.
Huh.
But your whole YouTube channel, Frank.
Yeah, for my the Tank RC YouTube channel, I could not. I can't stream live anymore because I got a strike because I was doing a shout out and showing different channel. And then when I went to that channel, he had a video up and I brought it full screen, and I shouldn't have. I should have kept it small and just talk about the channel. But that one was so cool that we just watched it. Oh, look at that trailer. Look at that truck. Yeah, it looks so real. And then I minimized it, but it was too late. Like the next morning I had a strike.
So that guy never got back to you there, Frank?
No, he never got back.
And that's why we used to say, and I mean, not for Frank, but in general, because there was so many people putting out so much lies out on there, like, oh, if you only play 1/8 of the song, oh, if you played only the intro, no audio, oh, if you do this, you do that. You're right. The moment you play somebody else's, you're already in copyright territory. So you know, the door is opened already. You can get hit with it. There's no number, no time frame, no nothing that goes with copyright.
So Blizzard wrote down, it says even Instagram's muzzling the music. And good morning, Nunya. Hope you're doing good.
Morning, Nunya.
Hi, Nanya.
Hey. Hey, Roger,
Yeah.
I'm gonna bow out for a while. I'm not feeling too good.
Okay.
I hope you feel better, Dave.
Take care.
Okay,
Take care,
Get
Dave.
well, Dave.
bye-bye.
Hi,
Bye.
Dave.
Yeah.
I mean, they had no point. They had no choice. They were pressured by the music industry because it went on way too long on YouTube, and YouTube wouldn't deal with it. And then finally, they had an ultimatum. So,
Are you monetized, Frank?
Yes, I am.
Okay.
That's one of the main reason I got a strike because of the monetization.
monetize has nothing to do with it. Absolutely nothing. Zero with copyright. I know that's another big myth that's going around. It has nothing to do with it.
Well,
Monetized, all it means is you're getting a percentage of the ads. There's no change to any of the rules of YouTube.
but there's so much music, Andrew, that I have on my channel, and I get a copyright claim.
Yeah.
And then it gives a note that said this will not affect your channel. Blah, blah,
They're
blah.
getting the revenue from it. Any ads are generated, the money will go to them.
Right.
See, we got hit with a scam 10 months ago. They put a claim on a song that we used for our first season. I
Mhm.
mean, every video we got had a claim, and it was a scam from Romania because it was shared music. They put the claim onto it, thinking you won't contest it. And most people say, "Well, the hell with it. It's only $1 or $2. Who cares?" The thing is, they'll do that to 200,000-300,000 different users. They're bringing in a lot of money every month on a false claim that they have no actual rights to.
Mhm.
Because YouTube doesn't get involved with it. They've completely washed their hands. It's between you and the copyright holder.
Right.
The problem with it is like, some people will say, well, I've had, and I always bring up this example, like I've AC/DC Thunderstruck on my video for 5 years now, and it's a claim and nothing's happened. But what happens if that record is sold tomorrow, because music's bought and sold all the time, and the next holder decides, then you wake up one morning, you get a bunch of strikes and your channel's shut down.
Mhm.
That's the gamble of playing with music,
How many? I thought, Frank, I thought you had to have so many strikes within a certain time period, but you just got one strike and they shut you down?
They shut down my live.
Oh, you're live.
I can still publish. I'm still monetized. I'm still getting revenue. Everything's the same except for I cannot go live.
Now, again, I'm not doubting you. I'm just trying to learn. But I remember when Ken Heron had that, a year or so ago, year and a half ago, and somebody filed he actually had, I think, 2 or 3 within like a 3-month time period. And I thought that's what they said, that you had to have so many, but then he wasn't allowed to go live until the third of the 3 people, at least one of those 3 backed off.
Yeah, that's the difference. They repealed it. Once they repeal it, then it goes away. It doesn't count. Once if they pull it back, then it's wiped. But they got to do it. It's got to be their initiative, not YouTube's or the one that did the copyright. It's got to be the one that's a copyright holder has to.
Right, but what I'm saying is he already had 2, and he had no problems. And then, like the day before his live stream, he got hit with a 3rd. That's what put him in lockdown.
Should be on the first one. He should be for lives usually.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know his exact scenario, but
If you are dead, can you go live? Okay, Russell.
So here's my copyright strike. I got 1 strike. It says if you get 3 copyright strike, your account along with any associated channel will be subject to termination. Your video was removed.
Okay.
So are you trying to contact that person, Frank, or?
I did contact him by email, by mail, and this Mega Truck Challenge Volume 1 from another guy, and I can go here, select action, and contact claimant, which I tried. It didn't work through YouTube, so I tried it through an email, and then you can submit a counter, but it does say if they deem that
that they were in the right. They actually had they had the right to strike you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it also says there's somewhere in there that actually says if I counter it, I can even be more deeper in trouble if I'm deemed guilty.
Mhm.
And I say no, I'm not guilty, but I am guilty. It's even going to be worse if I
Well,
try
yeah,
to.
that's when they can take you to court. That's exactly it. That's what you're doing. You're kind of calling their bluff, but yeah, it's a risk.
Hmm.
And the bigger the YouTube, the more. Well, there's a German guy. He's a composer. He does work for movies and stuff. His own song got a copyright strike by him on his own music. It took him 3 months of fighting it. Like he said, he was lucky he had lawyers already so they could fight it. But yeah, it's a very tangled web working with copyright music on YouTube.
Yeah, but what I did is I had another dormant YouTube channel that I use just for email, another Google account or Gmail account, just sitting there. So I'm using that to actually stream live. And everybody that follows my RC Talk knows that, and they've subbed to me. And now we just stream every Thursday on that one. Once that's done, I download the YouTube video and I put it on my regular channel. So it's a little bit of a pain, but it's still workaround that's working right now. It's only for 3 months. And let me tell you, next time I will do other shout outs, but I will not show other people's video. In other words, just maybe the thumbnails and a couple little things, but I'm not going to play any more videos. No way.
Well, that's why we never did, like even our reviews and stuff like that. We never did the video because you know why? Somebody who's your friend today hates you tomorrow, and that's how they get back at you. They go to turn around and put a strike on you.
Did that person strike you, or did YouTube? Did that person complain?
It says on the strike that person put a strike on me.
It said manual?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh. Well, that sucks. There you are showing the guy's thing, not claiming it to be yours, but complimenting him and promoting him, and then he screws you without a.
Yeah, but the problem is they got to look at it from both sides. One is side he's doing that, but the other side is somebody's been taking videos and putting them up in their entirety and getting all the the revenue from it.
Mm-hmm.
That's the issue. And how do you sort them out without a human? It's not right. But
I see.
it's too big of a place to be able to sort out. Unfortunately, that's the sucky part of it. I agree. You weren't trying to steal his stuff. I know, Frank. I know he would never do that.
No.
But they get his videos, but like even our stuff, if you do a search for a lot of your videos, you're gonna find them like out of Bangladesh, India, and stuff like that. They're on like 4 other platforms and on YouTube under different channel names in entirety.
Well, I found like you can go to what's called copyright. There's a tab for copyright, and I've went there and I saw one of my video was actually taken from somebody. Like somebody actually downloaded it. And re-uploaded it, and they actually put the same title, the same everything, and not even edit the video. It's the same title, it's the same everything, and it was on their channel.
A lot of them are automated. It's some of those countries. It's just sniffers that go around grabbing them, and it downloads that, the tags, the title, everything in one shot, and then puts it up.
So I did not put a strike on him. There's 2 ways to do it: either put a strike or tell them to remove the video, and that's what I did. I told them to remove the video, and it did.
Are you saying that you can go in and see if somebody took one of your videos?
Yes.
Where do you find that at? I'm curious.
Good morning, Chris. Oh, you're at home.
Where do you find the video? Most of the time on Pornhub, but.
So here you got a tab called copyrights here. You hit that. And then you there's no match right now. Good stuff. You're all caught up, no copyright. Here's a removal request. Here's the Top Fuel Dragster Racing that was, and it is resolved. It was actually removed. And then I got message. There's no message. So right here, you have a tab called copyrights.
Okay.
Go there, hit match, and you'll see if anybody stole your video.
Oh.
It's actually their algorithm that actually goes there. And it actually tells you how much percentage of your video is actually on there. If it's 100%, 50% of it, or whatever, like the match. So it's interesting.
my videos aren't good enough for people to steal them, so I'm okay.
Oh, I don't say that because there is people just taking it, like, no matter what, if they're good or not.
I can, yeah. It's because they didn't change anything on it. It picked it up real easy.
Mhm.
You can do it different ways where it won't pick it up at all. I had somebody do that to me and they uploaded it and it never caught it at all. My old John Deere tractor starting out on the farm. My little nephew trying to crank that flywheel by hand, somebody stole it and re-uploaded it. I happened to be scrolling through YouTube one day and I seen my nephew. What the hell is this?
And a lot of them, there's no rhyme or reason to it. Like I say, you know, a lot of them are sniffers and stuff. And then there's some people that legitimately go and do it themselves. And
Yeah.
that's why, I don't know if you guys remember H3, Ethan and Gila, they were a big YouTube parody one. That's why they were getting out of it, because they knew what was coming. Those days of, like, you know, even reacting to videos, the ground that was getting so gray on what they would pass and not. They just didn't want to take a chance anymore.
Yeah, they got hit hard when they got busted with my video though too, because then they had a minor that wasn't in their custody on their videos.
Oh, that's right.
You're right, Matt.
Lone Star, how you doing? Nice to see you this morning.
Hey, Lone Star.
Well, the cops and the copyright people, not just copyright, but the cops are getting smart. They go to people's YouTube channel and they see where you're flying or what you're doing, and then they come back at you and say, hey, what you did is illegal, and they can actually find you now for that.
Well, I mean, how many times all of us live in cities, you know, and you see the video, you know, I did 240 kilometers an hour, you know, in Montreal on Route 20. And the guy is filming himself. It's like, you're such an idiot. Man, you're an idiot.
Exactly. Yeah. Those people are, if you're showing your face, breaking the law and everything, doing that the way they do on like the bikes and stuff, yeah, those people are dumb.
Exactly. Or they do like the time stretch, you know, because they have a dash cam, so the time is up there. They can check a traffic cam and find you going across, and there he is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, Chris, what are you doing home this morning?
Living the dream, buddy.
What's going on, Chris?
It's icy out here today. So
Oh yeah. Oh.
I'm not even turning it.
Okay.
Cool.
So, but Andrew, yeah, I took your advice a long time ago as far as YouTube. Everything I do is affiliate stuff.
Yep.
You know, I don't even deal with YouTube. So, like this thing here,
Yeah.
this is a company out of Arizona, RC Bank USA.
Okay.
So I'm affiliate with these guys. So every time something gets sold, I get a percentage of it.
Exactly. It all adds up. Why not? You're already talking about them and that. So,
right.
You know, take
And
advantage.
that was the good thing about when Andrew did his streams and stuff. If you could sift through the bullshit, there was good information in there.
Well, we tried to make a mix of it. That's all. Three things had to be into it. It had to be entertainment, it had to be learning something, and a bit of visual capture, you know, like to try and keep it presentable, not just turn on the camera. That was our three elements we always tried to have. Because if it was just information, people get tired of it and they don't listen. And if it's just garbage, well, you know, you don't attract anybody who really wants to do anything.
I tuned in not to see his comment or what he was talking about. I tuned in to see his wife. That's it.
That's why I tuned in. That's why, yeah, you notice me. I'm always looking to the right. Yeah.
Officer Chris, how are you, buddy?
SWAT 51, how are you?
Good, man.
Good.
Hey, Mike, what's wrong with your camera this morning?
I don't have it on yet.
Okay.
I'm not right in front of it.
Okay. As long as you're dressed, you're okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
The top part you're dressed, but don't stand up.
No, I'm stripping off all the clothes from being out on the farm, putting regular clothes on.
How did it go this morning out in the farm?
Cold.
Yeah.
You think cows are stupid when it's hot? Do it when it's freezing cold one time.
My God, Mike, you know what? We've never talked about it since you know how it was amazing how many times you would win as member of the week for somebody who didn't want extra exposure.
Yeah.
And that wasn't fixed. I can't believe it. You just seemed whenever that thing went around, your name come up somewhere somehow.
Yeah, and Grant and everybody would message me, "You just won member of the week." God.
We should have put up like a permanent plaque at that point.
You know, Andrew, like you were saying earlier about people doing stupid shit and then they post it on social media and they wonder how they get caught.
Yep.
Yeah.
They're
It's-
bewildered. They're bewildered. How
Mhm.
could this happen to me? It's so unfair. It's so this, that.
That's how they caught half those people at the Capitol.
Well,
Yeah.
they arrested somebody here in Gatineau yesterday, and the guy was doing death threats to the prime minister. He was doing death threat to the police. He said, "I'm going to go there if they come to my house. I'm going to shoot them. I'm going to do this. I'm going to," like, all on social media. He's doing that. So the cop knocks on his door, and they came in with a search warrant and all that, and they found a whole bunch of machine guns,
Right.
guns in his house, and things like that. It's crazy.
Mhm.
It's
Yeah,
like they figure when they're on
crazy
social-
people out there.
It's like social media. It's like a different world, and they think nobody can connect the two. You know,
Yeah.
I'm invincible when I'm on here, and it's you know.
Oh,
We're
just like
talking
the
about the
other-
Capitol too. Exactly, they've been just nailing them off one after another, going through footage. You know, it's not hard to do face comparison. It's already out there. All the face apps that we've been doing, we've been putting our face in the database for them. So,
Yeah.
you know,
Well,
Yeah.
the other day there, about a week ago, was it Trudeau said, well, over 1 million people all went down south for vacations, down the Caribbean and all that kind of stuff. He said the median amount of money that people made was $113,000, and 2/3 of them were white. What?
Mhm.
And they all got it from cell phone data,
Yeah.
so they're watching all the time.
Oh, yeah.
oh my God, you guys hear about that couple from out in Vancouver, BC, that jumped the queue to get an immunization shot?
All up in the Yukon there.
They flew up to this little community. It's right on the border of Alaska. So they had to fly to Yellowknife and then charter a flight to Beaver Ridge or something it's called. There's 80 people live there, pretended that they worked at the lodge so they could get in line to get an immunization shot. And then they asked the guys, "Can you give us a lift to the airport?" after they were doing the shots, and they thought something was fishy. So they called the cops. The cops met them at the airport trying to get a charter flight to go back home.
So they actually did get the shot,
Yeah, they got the shot.
but what can they charge him with?
Well, they broke curfews and stuff,
I
travel
guess.
bans and stuff like that. They nailed, but they could have up to 6 months in jail for it. So
Oh,
the
shoot.
guy got fired. He was the CEO of Western
Yeah.
Canadian Gaming, and his wife is a Russian actress that lives here.
Yeah. I'd be careful putting that in the chat, Russell.
Oh, yeah. I would remove that. 'Cause I could set off the algorithm.
I was gonna say, my son was talking to me about that yesterday. A couple here in Sherbrooke made a big party, and they got caught, and it cost them over $20,000 in fines.
Well, wasn't it? I was just looking for it right now. I was reading this morning about a dad and his son went fishing in Quebec. His dad lives in Quebec and he lives in Ontario, but he was like 15 minutes after 8. He got caught at the last traffic light before entering Ontario, and they stopped him and charged him $561.
Yeah, but that's the same as speeding and stuff too. You're gonna get zealous cops and you're gonna get non-zealous cops, but you're taking a chance. They say, I'm not saying the rule is right or wrong. A law is a law, and right now that's the law. The same way as like breaking the speed limit or whatever. You know, it is what it is. Maybe they'll fight it, maybe win. Maybe they'll say they were too overzealous with it.
Well, that's the thing. It's just like they say all the time. You play stupid games, win stupid prizes.
Yeah, exactly. You know.
Yeah, like here it is right here. Okay. Yeah. Ontario teen fined for breaking Quebec curfew while trying to return to Ontario. He'd one traffic light from going over the bridge.
Well, why didn't he leave a bit earlier and he wouldn't have had the trouble?
Well, apparently he was driving.
You know, like, I mean, I'm sorry, I don't want to sound
No,
cold,
no. But he said he was driving slower because the road conditions were icy.
but why didn't he leave earlier?
Yeah.
You know, there's all these excuses all the time, you know, for everybody. I'm not trying to get all, but you know, it's the same when you, like I say, going through a red light or anything. There's a law there, you're aware of it, and if you break it, well, you might not get caught, or you might. Hey, drone shots.
Drone shots.
Hey, drone shots.
Drone shots, good morning. It's not in Sherbrooke. It happened in Ontario. Throwing a house party in Ontario, that's $100K fine. and a year in jail, so it better be the best house party ever. Wow.
Oh, look at that. Got another sign to put up.
They'll go to court and they'll get that lowered. I'm sure they'll end up.
Can you imagine, getting thrown in jail, and every time when you go in, all the other inmates like, "What'd you do?" I didn't rape somebody or rob a bank. I had a few friends over for beers at a party.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, smart up there.
So it better be the best house party
That was
ever.
in April. Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Wow.
My son says something happened yesterday or the day before yesterday in Sugar. So I don't know how come it's not on the news channel.
Like the guy that took the girl that took I was showing you that took her husband out for a walk and put a leash on him so they could bypass the law. I mean, I love seeing people like that fined because they were some smart ass that thought they were so brilliant. It's nice to watch them get taken down a peg. And if they didn't listen, I was bringing Chris up, and I was going to have Chris go after them. I was going to tell him it was his dispatcher.
Oh, you just trying to roar me up this morning, aren't you?
Yeah. I'm taking a page out of Paul's book. I'm trying to get it straight.
My dispatch man actually just texted me and said, "Are you coming in?" I said, "Hell no, I'm not coming in." Exactly what I said.
And you're living up to it.
Yeah.
Good.
Okay. See you in the morning. Yeah.
Sounds like it, Russell.
It's for curfew breakers because they're so dangerous.
Oh, it's really coming down there, Paul.
Oh, there goes the squirrels.
Yeah, we're doing the same thing here, Paul. Calling for rain later, but
You got a lot of squirrels, Paul. There must be a lot of nuts
There's no jacket on. I'm sure of it.
Hey, somebody's brooming something.
There you go. No jacket on. There you go.
But doesn't he have a shovel?
He likes it.
He doesn't even have a jacket.
Andrew, how Paul do it? I do it my way.
It's his anthem.
Oh my. Paul will be Paul.
Nothing on screen.
He sure will.
oh, that's a nice green.
Yep.
Clear and cloudy.
There you go.
We could just buy him a leaf blower.
Exactly. At that point.
He has one.
Okay.
Hell, he's got a lawnmower. Bag up the snow.
Yeah.
That's not funny. Neighbors couple down did that not too long ago.
Really serious.
Yeah, they're from Texas, and I left one morning, and he was out there with his bagging mower going over his driveway, sucking up all the snow.
Well, it really can't hurt the lawnmower.
It doesn't, but I mean, you just don't see it when you're used to snow. And then that's all he had. He didn't have a shovel or nothing. And he thought this might work, and goddamn, it was working.
Gonna have to do a GoFundMe.
I even had to
page.
stop and take a picture and send it to my dad and everything. And I'm like, you don't see this every day.
Gonna have to start a
Adopted.
GoFundMe page to get him a shovel.
Yeah. I even stopped and talked to the guy and everything, and I told him, like, my garage, I'm like 2 down from you, is always unlocked. The snow gets too deep. There's
That's a
blower
maple
right
leaf
inside.
blower.
Yeah.
What the heck?
I really wonder, Andrew, where you find this stuff sometimes.
Yeah.
I live in Montreal, but I go for the Toronto Maple Leaf. Every year, some jackass sends me that. Like I've never seen it before when they go into the playoffs.
Well, my son takes for the Golden Knights, which I agree with. That's fine. You're allowed to take any team but Montreal. Go for it. But his second team, which is the Canadian team, is Toronto Maple Leaf, and I'm there. What? Toronto? Like no. Well, I guess it's better than Montreal, so I'm all okay because it's Toronto.
Good for him. I like his style.
Speaking of doing things for extra money and all the jobs like Ron's got, you should check your email, Andrew. You should see what he did last weekend for his extra job.
If you keep this up, you know, your voice is still going to start to sound higher and you're going to turn into the next producer. Now, Andrew, there's a little something in your mailbox.
Ron's got all these part-time jobs and everything he's doing. He's just not telling us the whole story.
Yeah, I got expensive habits. That's why I keep.
I'll be back in a second.
One of my hobbies was a side job that I was doing. I was editing video for a strip club that was in Gatineau. So I was taking all their footage and editing it and give it to them as a full video.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind that. That'd be an all right one.
Yeah.
All righty, folks. For your viewing pleasure, we got Ron here.
Oh boy.
There we go.
You guys know he works out. Look at that.
Looks good too, eh? Not.
Yeah.
Needs a Brazilian wax on his upper lip, though.
How do you think he's affording that trip to Wyoming?
No.
Oh my God.
As they
He doesn't
say,
have to wax it. I mean, it's Brazil. It's
yeah, he must be rich. He had a Brazilian.
Andrew, you're one guy I don't think I'd ever want to piss off.
Oh,
because
no, this is not me. This is Mike sending me all this stuff. I can't stress that enough.
The embarrassment you can make on social media for me.
If you search hard enough on my Facebook page, you'll see there's one day I shaved everything, like not my hair, but like my beard and all that. I was like, no beard, no mustache, no nothing. And even my wife and my son was looking at me and then he closed his eyes. He didn't want to see me anymore because it was the first time he saw me like that. It was like, I think he was 5 or 6.
Oh my God. Yeah, no, those are all courtesy of WTF Mike.
yeah. Except for the one where it says Mike had nothing to do with this.
Yeah. Exactly. That's right.
Oh, Paul.
But Paul, that's behind your house, I guess.
You're still on mute, Mike. Paul, I don't know if you noticed. You're on mute, Paul.
But does he care?
Yeah, I don't think he cares.
Or should I have said it?
It's the little button that looks like a microphone.
As long as the puppets are listening, he don't care.
Oh, good. We get to see a cursor move all over the screen.
It's just exciting.
Yeah.
You move it to the right there and right click on it.
Yeah. Yeah, it reminds you of that game you used to have. What was it, Pong or something when they first came out?
Yeah, but at least Pong was a little bit better than that screen.
Yeah.
I didn't know I was muted.
You've been muted for 20 minutes now. I was debating whether to tell you or not.
While you
think
were
we all said
shoveling,
it.
we were not hearing anything you were saying. We just seen you shuffle.
That's probably good because I was cussing a little bit.
What you cussing over, Paul? What got you riled up?
Yep.
You just said a word there, and then you kind of fell onto something there, though, Andrew. It
Okay.
sounded like you said Geraldo, and he kind of does look like Geraldo after a few Little Debbie. Got that look to him.
Up here.
I'm gonna get some coffee, boys. I'll be back.
That's probably Tim calling Paul for one.
Yellow.
I'm giving you a call back from Equitable. May I please have your full name?
Yeah, Paul Murray.
Oh, God, I was hoping we would listen to this whole phone call.
Mhm.
After the blank screen, this is getting exciting.
Yep. Going to be a doctor. Be like, Viagra's not going to work for you, so we've moved you to Cialis. Given your heart condition.
Paul's bringing all his A game this morning.
Guys, I better get my day started.
All right, Ron.
Take care,
What time are
Rob.
you taking off to go to Wyoming?
Yeah, I'm gonna head out in about a half hour.
Oh, okay.
This is for all the old guys on the screen here right now. Apple issues a new warning. Keep your iPhone 6 inches away from your pacemaker.
Yeah, that's the 12. Yeah, because it's got the
Yeah.
magnet on it.
Yep.
Huh. That's interesting knowledge to have right there. Grandpepper pisses me off.
Here, hold your phone over your heart.
Yeah. I'll just wait till he's taking a nap in a chair and place his phone in his pocket.
Well, people put them in shirt pockets, right?
Yep.
Yeah, I gotta go load up all the cameras and the drone and head on over.
Where are you
Are you
heading
just doing
to,
a
Ron?
photo shoot, or what are you doing, Ron?
Just going over to meet with my boss and over there and discuss scheduling and for
The
this.
hot lady?
Pardon me?
The hot lady?
The hot ladies.
Oh.
Disappointed. No.
I was like, I was wondering why you're bringing all the camera gear with. I'm like, well, if it's her, I understand.
No, there's I have been seeing so many eagles over there lately. Oh my God. My one friend who I'm gonna go see too, he found 3 golden and 2 bald eagles all at the same time on one deer.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Paul is showing us how to get sick fast.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, you gonna sweep the whole yard?
Yeah, this is exciting.
Probably does. Making the trail for the dog. Don't want them snowy paws coming back in the house.
Yeah, that's right. This is pretty.
That's what you got to do is get a hold of your part-time boss, the hot lady. And you got
Oh,
that
that one.
360 camera.
I will see her tomorrow morning.
Well, you got that 360 camera now. We might as well put it to use.
Yeah.
I see where you're going with that.
Yeah, and you're not saying it's a bad idea either. So
I'll be right back. I'm online with the Chariot Central.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Chariot Central. Swing low.
Yeah, I think better than the bald eagles too. Oh my God, Russell.
What is Chariot Central?
Oh, jeez.
Hey, his chariot, when he dies, the chariot's gonna
yeah,
go
when he
down.
dies, yeah.
That's his happy place.
Yeah,
At least that's what he thinks anyway.
Yep.
he's got to have a place to take off. There you go, drone shots.
I think there's a special place in hell for him. That's going to be all the Muppets and what's his name down there singing Phenomena all day.
On speed dial.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Well, have a good day. We'll maybe see you tomorrow.
Okay, Ron.
All right, Ron.
Take
Have a good one, Ron.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Later.
Oh, I hate that when the bloody stitches start coming up. Yeah, so I got my master air screw propellers yesterday. So I got the orange ones.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I got the orange ones. They had to delay the delivery because they were having problems with them.
Uh-huh.
So apparently they got it fixed. I'll know once I hook it up to my I'll know once I hook it up.
Raj, could you do me a favor, please?
Yeah.
You made me feel a little uncomfortable. Can you stand on the side of the camera and put them across like that for your show and tell instead of directly in front of it?
About to say, I don't know how he got his master's in air screw. They won't even let me jerk off up there.
Gotta creep me out at that angle, you know, face on. I'm not used to that on your channel.
I was supposed to get them 2 weeks ago, and then there was a defect in them, so they had to cancel all the deliveries and redo them.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Has anybody with a 3D printer tried like 3D printing their own props and everything yet?
No, I don't know.
Question, you think people would?
Well, I'm thinking of buying one of them little 3D printers, like $6 grand.
$6
Sit
grand.
like on a desktop. Yeah, it'll sit like on a desktop. It's probably 2.5 foot, 2.5 foot.
Oh, yeah.
I thought it'd be a lot. $6 grand.
Right.
I thought it would be a lot bigger, but I don't know much about them. I just see these
What?
guys talking and $500-600 for that.
Shit it.
Yeah, some of them little ones. Yeah, I looked at them, but it would do small parts.
Right.
Hold up.
I suppose on a farm though, you'd be using a lot for stuff.
I saw.
Tail lights mainly.
I'll catch back to you guys.
All
I'll
right,
go
Chris.
here and take care of some shit.
Good luck. Good luck, Chris. Yeah, he looks intense this morning.
Yeah, if you can draw it up on CAD and put it into 3D modeling, you can almost print anything. You can print 3D props, but I doubt they would be balanced. That's what I didn't know, Joel. I was wondering about that. It's how well you could balance them if you spin them up at high speed.
And don't they have like the printing is pretty good, but you got to sand them down after a little bit, like taking the edge off.
Yep.
Stuff. So yeah.
Yep,
that-
some of it like that. Yeah, you have the higher definition you print in, the longer it takes, and the more chances there are for it to screw up.
Okay. Because yeah, that would be it for props exactly for balance.
Mm-hmm. Well, then you can make your own shells and all sorts of stuff like that, and just like that lens that Ron was talking about the other time, that keeps getting scratched on his deal. You can print them up and covers.
Yeah. Yeah, lexicon, like the filament, I guess.
Talking about printers, I gotta try and print out our decals. Oh, there goes my postman. No mail today.
Yeah, drone shots is supposed to be pretty good. I was looking at all the ones with the top reviews and stuff like that. And I wanted it somewhere where they could service it so it was made in America. I didn't want one of the Chinese ones and then have to wait weeks and weeks for parts if anything goes.
There's some of the big manufacturers from the US for that.
Yep.
No, who is like, is there any big names like for it or?
Oh, that I don't know. I haven't really got into the 3D printing stuff yet. I think this one is called the Boxy or something like that. Mine is like $400. It's a CR10. How big is that one, drone shot?
CR10, yeah.
Yeah, if it's big enough for $600, you could buy a couple of them before you even get to the cost of one.
Yeah.
So wait for the birds to buy another one.
It was the serviceability and stuff too, but the Boxy will do a lot of things. It'll 3D print. That's its main thing, but it has a little, you can laser etch stuff too.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. And I already know how to work with lasers. We have a big industrial laser cutter for steel. But...
Oh man, that must be amazing to have around.
Yep.
All right, for doing the, because you guys build the doors that you were talking about hauling, or do you?
Yep, we build them.
You guys.
Yep. And I got sick of outsourcing a bunch of the stuff we have cut, so I bought that thing used on an auction.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
And we already have like little brake presses and all that stuff to bend brackets and different hinges, and so it was a no-brainer on that one. There's tons of stuff I bought on auction, even my dad, that we don't use at all. Just stupidity.
Too good to pass.
Get on these industrial auctions, and I bought a giant CNC lathe. This thing is huge. It's an old Japanese giant CNC lathe.
Oh.
And you can put pieces through this thing as long as you want. It'll run through them, and you can do different operations on each section of whatever you're lathing down. But it was $200.
Jeez.
Okay. So I'm like, oh, this is going to go high. So I bid $200. It didn't move.
Wow.
I got it at $200.
That's crazy.
To have it put on a trailer and rigged cost 3 times more than it did to buy this.
I was going to ask to say that you get it shipped.
Hello.
You made it pretty good for $800 or $1,000 or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Stephen, my name is Paul Murray, and I talked to somebody last week, and I filled out all the paperwork to surrender and to get the cash value out of an old life insurance policy. And I faxed it in on Friday, but I didn't get any notification that you had received that.
Are we supposed to be listening to this?
I don't know.
My fault.
Paul, put yourself on mute.
This phone number?
Better mute him,
Hold on.
Raj.
Hold on. I'll put
Yeah, why
him-
don't you just mute it?
Put him on
Policy
mute.
number, okay. 031.
There you go.
Oh, hold on. We were just getting to the social security number.
Just in time.
You can get a 400 by 400 by 500 drone shot, says
A print bed?
printer. Yeah.
You see, it's 15 and a half inches high and 12 inches wide print size.
Size, yep.
Andrew, you're driving on the wrong side of the road.
Is
It
it?
always does.
I fixed it a while ago because I thought somebody was okay. Oh,
Me.
there you go. Who was it said that?
That's
a
not
while?
bad.
I flipped it the other way.
Yeah.
So it was on the other side. There, is that better? I guess you can't see much. Yeah.
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
Uh,
There. That's the right way.
There you go. That's better.
Yep, steering wheel's on the left side now.
Yeah, it's a stupid thing with OBS. You got to flip it if you're going through Zoom or anything like that, and it's not like the same check off every time for some reason. It depends
Yep.
when you start first,
Okay.
and it's annoying as hell.
Well, if that's European, how come you're driving on the right side of the road?
Well, most European countries are. It's
Oh.
only countries that are on the other side of the road is ones that were during occupied by Britain ruled when the car came out.
Yeah.
That's why like Japan and stuff like that they do. And
Yeah, only sensible countries drive on the left-hand side of the road.
God, you guys are so defensive that thing. It makes me laugh every time. I even say the other side.
Yep.
They hold
Yep.
that so dear to their heart.
Well, if you know, they say if you're going to be wrong about something, at least stand behind it.
Oh, and, yeah. I just think David's really, really protective of the British Empire. I think that's what it comes down to.
I don't think so.
I think you might be a little bit speeding there because you're passing that traffic pretty fast.
Oh yeah, we're at 150.
A little bit speeding.
Yeah.
And don't you have a limiter on that truck?
There is, but I shut it off. Once again,
The speed limit is nothing. You wait till we start killing families, Frank.
Well, he's running a JIT. He's running a JIT load, so
Mhm.
Yeah, I'm hauling combine parts. I think it is.
yeah.
Oh, yeah?
JIT is just in time, right?
Oh, we're way ahead of time. We always make good time. That's why a couple people die, but it gets there fast.
Mhm.
Yeah, just
A
think.
little,
every
what's a
time
little
you
bloodshed for having your part on time?
Oh, there you go. That's a big load.
Every time you press express delivery, this is what's happening.
Well,
Mhm.
nice cruising 144, which in a 70 is fine.
Yeah, for everybody who ever's wondered why express delivery is so expensive.
Or why you don't get it at all.
Yeah, you got funerals to pay for.
That's right.
I can't believe we swapped lanes for that car. We don't normally do that.
It's a first.
I'm trying. How long will it last? Well, that's anybody's guess.
What happens if you do a head-on crash with another tractor trailer?
You give me a second, I'll show you my dear. Okay, no more.
Absolutely nothing. He resets.
Oh, that's just a car. We'll see.
People come out and do some mourning, you know.
Yeah, the church crowd is out right now. Oh no, it's Thursday. Oh, I thought he was going to pull it in front of me. Oh, here you go. Here you go. I'll even give you a good view.
Oh, we got some air. Are we going from the lake?
Oh, all right.
Oh, we didn't get in the lake.
It was a close one.
Look at that. The cargo's still in the truck.
Just like real life.
Mhm. Yeah.
But
If you chained it down good enough.
If I did have all the damage shut off that, though, it would all be messed up. The truck wouldn't start. You'd have to be towed and everything. But that's not my way of wanting to do trucking.
Oh, yeah.
I like to smash up derby too much.
I want that mod fitted to the car.
Yeah, isn't it? That's called God mode for, Dave probably knows that already. That's for people who are developing new games for it and that. And it's a great way to get out of having to waste time with the tow truck garbage.
Hmm.
There. See? Everything's good. Sure, truck is 100%.
Yeah, your truck is fine. Let's go look at the car you hit.
Yeah, but that's you see, we don't look. That's how you. That's how I work with my conscience.
By the way you launch, I'm pretty sure we just decapitated a family of 4.
Oh well, but at least the load is secure.
Yep.
There you go.
Whoa!
I like the dead look in their eyes. That's what fuels me.
You mean your load is still secure after that hit?
Yep.
Oh god, yeah. It'll never come loose.
No. The damage is all.
If they went in the lake, he could have winched it out by the load.
Pretty tough truck, anyways.
The chat froze, or there's nobody on the chat talking?
Well, mine froze, and I had to shut it down and start it up again. But I'm not sure.
I got print bed for last from drone.
That's
shot.
what I got too. I got
Yeah,
test right there by Desmond.
7 or 8 minutes ago. Yeah.
Yep. Desmond just put test in there.
Oh no. Okay,
Dave did.
it came up. Okay.
Just a bit of a delay. That's all.
Everybody's mesmerizing by Andrew's driving.
Well, you can go up there and hit his, that blue thing up there and go pin this thing. You can make it full screen and watch him.
Yeah.
I choose life.
So the game is you got to deliver a certain thing at a certain spot.
Yep.
So it's almost like flight simulator. You got to take off of the plane and land it in an airport, but
Same
you're
thing.
you're driving a truck.
Yep.
Does that say Pusa live on this windshield?
Yeah, it's a modified.
Yeah, it does.
I got yeah.
Frank,
Oh.
quite often it is like a flight simulator, as you saw from the first half.
Touche, David.
It's great when the sun is hitting his windshield just right. It just says live.
Oh, Joe Shaw's put a link in there for you, Mike.
Yeah, I'm scrolling through them right now. Oh, they even got resin printers. Look at there. Now, do you got to buy their filaments with these ones? Drone shots?
You just got to buy the right diameter, the right thickness of and type of filament.
Some of them, if they have warranties on them, they won't do your warranty if you're using a different filament other than
Oh, yeah.
Hey, good morning, JSK.
Hi, JSK.
Morning, JSK.
Yeah, that CR10 Max would do everything I'd about need it to do
Hey, JSK, hope you're doing well.
for like $5,000 less. 450 by 450 by 470 millimeter for the bed.
So many different 3D printer, and it's ridiculous. It's
Yeah.
But that's what's
It's when
helping.
you start getting,
Oh, go ahead.
that's all right. It's when you start getting into, you pay exponentially more for bigger sizes and different options when you get
Yeah.
into the higher part of some of it.
But that's what helps drive the price down, because you remember when they first came out, there's nothing more expensive than the first ones. But now
Mhm.
the competitiveness is helping a lot.
Oh, breakfast bowl time for Paul, is it?
right.
Yeah, guys, I gotta go take off. The guy wants to sign up. He wants to go put a coming soon sign on it.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
So I told him I'd be up. I'd have it up by 3/4 of an hour, and that was about 10 minutes ago. So I guess you better go put a couple signs up, get that done, and make my usual stop.
Wonder where that is.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wonder what that
No idea.
is. Anyway, talk to you guys in a while.
Take
See ya.
care.
Yep. See you when you get your donuts. You
Yeah.
buy all kinds. Doesn't matter. All right.
Oh, did you go over the car?
Over the cop car, yes. That's
Yeah.
right. Or actually, he went under me, if you want to call it that way.
Whoa.
There we go.
I
Yeah,
think
that's
you
what
hit
I was
your-
wondering. Drone shots.
You know those things in your windshield are blocking your view. You could get a fine.
There, I actually use them all over here, but then Rob was telling us, Welsh Rob, that they're banned now in the UK.
Okay.
No wonder. I don't know how anybody ever drove with those things.
That's what we're going to use as the excuse of why we're hitting everybody.
That's right. If it wasn't for them, it would be smooth sailing and proper speed.
Yep. Yeah. It's on the top of the windscreen, but it's blocking my speedometer.
Yeah, that's right.
Tim Jackson ordered a new printer 2 days ago.
But he just got, he even won another one. How many printers has he got?
The other one he hasn't even put together yet.
Yeah, that's right.
He hasn't figured it out. He hasn't figured it out. I'm not saying alcohol was involved, but
Not at all.
Yeah, he got a new one, but he got no instructions with it or nothing.
Oh yeah.
You have problem setting it up.
Now, Roger told me something the other day I did not know, that Tim's ponytail is kind of like a mood ring, and you can judge what kind of humor he's into by the way the ponytail is located. I wasn't aware of that at all.
if you lift it up and look at him from the backside, you can see the true Tim.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. Kind of like Annabelle with her cat with her tail up. That was the same. Oh, he's slippery.
Hang on, Ethel. Power drifting.
Hold on to the barrel hoop.
You better make sure Ksenia's in her seat over there still.
Yeah, check on her. Let's see if she's okay. Oh, there she is. She's still just.
Oh, yep, hang on.
That's the quietest I've ever seen.
Wait, Jackson RC didn't last a long time in the chat. What happened?
I wonder if you got a call from work.
Hmm.
You didn't look too happy this morning.
That is a bullshit lie, Tim Jackson, straight out of your own mouth, and I can rewind yesterday's stream to prove it. No beer was involved. I've had 4 beers in the last 2 days, and that's nothing to do with anything. On the other stream when he was up here with us, he was on beer number 5 on the day. And he said it. Yeah, after watching you play these for a while, Andrew, I think I'm going to start building one of those.
The shifter?
No, the whole setup there.
Oh, I don't know. And like I say, it's for the winter time, especially with not much to do in that, it passes the time.
Yeah. Yeah,
And
I was
we
showing my dad it too, the little trucking deal and everything. And then I showed him the price of them shifters. He's like, go pull them ones out.
Well, you got them already. Why not?
Yeah. Jesus, off-road. I hope this thing's 4-wheel drive.
That is part of the game, though. Up in the winter areas, like I'm using a snow mod right now. It
Yeah.
adds like icy, like black ice on the turns and stuff like that.
Oh, yeah, we could tell when you were drifting around the corner.
Yeah, you never know where you're gonna run into it.
I see Tim's back pedal there, Mike.
Yeah.
That's why we try. The first stand I built didn't work. I was supposed to slide underneath the desk when I wasn't using it, and then I came up with
Yeah.
the idea to use the trailer hitch onto it. I mean, I'm not living on a farm, but I grew up, and you know what it's like, Mike. You use what's around you. You'd always find
Yep.
something. Everything should
Yeah,
be.
my cousin Chad worked for us, and we were kind of watching some of it on lunch there.
Oh, really?
And yeah, checking out the one guy. I can't believe the views on this dang game.
Oh, yeah.
1.8 million views for him cruising around with triples on.
Yep.
I was like, what? And I'm like, Andrew's missing out. He needs to start putting this on.
We've been talking about it, Xenia and I.
Yeah.
Call it Pusa wheeling or something.
Yeah, well, that's it exactly, and kind of come back and we can talk at least about more day-to-day things. We're not so pigeonholed into YouTube.
Yep.
Because I will say this part, I don't think we'll, unless it was a paid source, I don't think we'll ever come back doing all YouTube stuff because it's just too much fighting all the time. It's too much.
Yeah.
I don't want that. That's.
Hey, Mike, check out Tim Jackson, give you another link. Hey, Paul, is Skippy supposed to go there today?
Yeah, but it's not gonna happen. It's still snowing.
Yeah.
Hi, Lucy Ann.
No, but is Skippy going to
Hi,
go finish it?
Banana.
Yeah, probably tomorrow.
Oh, okay.
Girl.
Lisa Ann, how you doing? Copy. Let's see who Lisa Ann is.
Well, how can they do that? I don't understand that one.
Well, in Tim's case, he should buy the pre-assembled ones.
Well, the link he just sent me, there's like this Comgrow right here, which is about the size of the last one I was looking at. That was almost $1,000, and this one was $1,000. They're selling it for $139.
Mm.
So I don't understand that. Oh, it's a refurbished.
No.
I understand it now.
Lisa Ann, welcome to the Canadian Drone Hub. As you might notice, we all talk about drones and different subjects.
Yeah.
Have you ever figured out?
Oh, sorry, Roger was being serious. Yeah.
Have you ever figured out the percentage of drone talk in hours?
Hey, Lissy. Lissy M's a friend of mine.
There we go. I just gave you a blue wrench. So there you go. Got 3 rules: no politics, no foul language, and no racist remarks.
She will fit right in with all that because she hates every one of those.
We try the best. We try our best. Mana, how you doing this morning?
Morning, Manamana.
Hey, Lissy. Good to see you, young lady. Thanks for coming over.
What did you say?
He's not on mute anymore. Damn.
What? Who? What? Brian, how you doing?
Huh?
Brian.
What? I thought I heard something else.
Paul, your phone's ringing.
Yeah, your phone's ringing. Paul.
Yeah.
Squirrels are calling you.
Squirrels are on long distance. Better take it.
Squirrels are on your phone. You want more peanuts? Uh-oh, Paul's up to something now.
Oh God.
Uh-huh.
Well, at least that means he's been
Back serious
20
there.
minutes setting
What's
it up.
going on? Getting me nervous, Paul. Oh, there we go.
Paul, I just got an email today from Creality. The printer that they gave me for free. There's pictures going through step by step to build it.
Ah, cool.
Are those blackbirds or
I think they're starlings.
starlings? Yeah, they're not blue jays, that's for sure.
Yeah, they don't look like they're big enough for blackbirds.
See, they can't get at all the birdseed down below, and the
You get the peanuts.
feeder's pretty well covered. You know.
So you're wasting your peanuts.
Yeah. Yeah. Well,
I'm on break right now.
the squirrel right there, he got his still.
Oh, I thought he was going to run out in front of that cop.
Suicide by police.
Mhm. Thanks for stopping in, Luciano. I appreciate it on your break. Thanks for checking out Roger over here. Appreciate you, young lady.
Thank you for coming in.
Luciana is my future ex-wife.
We've all had a few of those.
So.
Morning, man, Amanda. All right, Lissy.
Okay, Lizzie, thank you. Oh, Tim Jackson just found Lizzie. Watch out, Lindsay.
Oh, how you doing? There you go. Here we go. He's peacock.
Yep, it's coming.
That's what he says.
Hi, Howie.
Hi, Howie.
Hey, Howie.
Hey, Ollie. I keep hearing a lady's voice. And
That's
then I
like-
always remember that Andrew got his GPS on.
Yeah. Oh, he's got another woman in his house.
Oh, gee.
Didn't see Ksenia this morning. Not bringing him coffee, that's for sure.
No. That lady in the game probably listens about as well.
Yeah. Pretty much. There's an example of the glitch in the game. You see those X's in front of me?
Hmm.
That's in the game, like, you know, because the roads that they haven't built yet and that they put them, but yet I'm on the other side. And that's because of the add-ons I put on. Sometimes things don't line up properly. So we got to use the old flyaway to get around them.
Yeah, you wait until you get Lissy Ann on panel one time, Roger. Old Tim and Paul will be going crazy over there.
Yeah. That's right.
Oh, he's off.
Okay, that's done.
How you doing? A warehouse model?
Yeah. I'm about ready
All
to
right,
throw,
I'm
I'm about ready to throw my printer outdoors.
sorry.
Still having trouble with it?
Yeah.
What's going on?
It won't copy, like, you know, you want to put two pictures on it, one beside each other.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so I click on that and everything, and it only gives one picture. It doesn't give the second one.
Oh, shoot.
What in the heck?
I thought you
And
oh,
I'm reinstalling it now.
What am I doing wrong with my channel? I went to share this out and I got the @ symbol and CA for Canadian Drone Hub, you know, to share it.
right.
Yeah.
And it comes up with quack quack car wash.
Eh.
No, sorry, quick quack car wash.
Either way.
That's a either way, it's 762K over there on car
Okay.
wash. I'm gonna tag them in it. Heck with it.
That's interesting.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna have to check out this quick quack car wash when we're done.
Yeah, I'm kind of piqued curiosity on that.
Hi, Len.
Good morning, Lynn.
Hey, Lynn, how you doing?
It's 1 a.m. You'll wake up Megan, which I don't care, but she has to work in the morning. And I will give her your number.
might do is bring the printer upstairs and install it on Kim's computer. Might work
There you
better.
go.
Don't connect wirelessly to it?
No, this one has the wires.
It's still old school, remember, Andrew?
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
It probably doesn't do images yet either. It's just lines of words.
the old feeder style there, you had to tear off.
Yep.
The
Yeah, you got to tear off the holes down each side when you print it.
Never used to make banners in school with those things.
Yep.
72 different fonts to write 2 words.
Mm-hmm.
An hour of printing.
Yeah, the little school I went to, I remember, and they got new computers. They were the gateway to technology. They put a big billboard in front of the school and everything. They got all these laser printers and stuff in there. And then all the teachers would print all the assignments, and they would all go down to the computer room. So you'd be sitting there and randomly printers would fire up, printing off freaking answers and homework. So if you paid attention, you could get all the answers before you ever had a test in social studies or whatever was next. It prints in Morse code.
What's going on? This.
Princeton Morse code. There you go.
Oh.
It's awfully dark there, Andrew. Did we park in a lake?
Oh no, I had to restart it.
Oh. Andrew seems like the type that just be cruising along and try out the ice fishing somewhere. Cruise
Oh,
right
definitely. I've put it underwater.
Yeah.
Without a doubt. At least it lets you stay alive for a bit. You can see the view, but that's about it. Sometimes that happens too with the mods because they're there and it routes the wrong way, and all of a sudden it wants you to cross a river that's like 40 feet long with no bridge onto it. So you kind of got to be a little understanding.
What is that game? There's a trucking game kind of like that, a hauling game.
Okay.
I'm trying to think of what is it called, open wheel or off wheel. It's something like that.
There's
You got to forge rivers and everything else, but you're like in the upper part of Canada and Alaska and stuff like that, and even parts of Russia through different maps.
maybe Mud Runner.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, they have, and now they make Snow Runner, and it seems to be in competition with this game now, and the American Truck Simulator. Some will like it. I haven't played it yet, but I've heard about it. It's pretty good, I guess. Well, it's newer, so this game is 8 years old. So they're doing
I couldn't remember. My nephew plays that one.
Okay.
It's pretty realistic in the graphics. He's on an Xbox or whatever the heck that thing is, an Xbox One. But
well, it's newer, eh? So they're built on a better engine. That's what it comes down to. So
yeah, but the graphics are unreal when you start going through the different mud and you get into the real sloppy stuff and everything. It's crazy.
It's amazing today how much reality is coming into games and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh
yeah, he's climbing up mountainsides to get a load of lumber or trees.
But
someone hit a rock and damaged his oil pan, all sorts of weird things. I'm like, what in the heck?
Yeah, they keep it pretty true to life.
Mm-hmm.
I think with the latest and greatest, most are playing now on Xbox, so that's changed, or PlayStation, so that's changed a lot. It's not as much PC driven anymore, so they optimize better onto it.
Andrew, have you gotten the Outback Trucker one yet? And Paul, have you taken your meds?
If the Outback, you mean the Australia map, I had it on this, but it takes up. I got to make it a separate profile because I've been adding maps to maps, and with that one, it was just too big. But I'm going to make a new profile with just the Australian one.
Andrew, does that game let you get out of the truck and go into a restaurant to do something from the menu, order something from the menu?
I guess that's coming in the next update.
Yeah, it's limited to ordering something off the lot lizards at the moment.
Yeah.
Cameron.
There is you can get like advanced coupling and that for the trailer and stuff, but
You probably get sick of having tuna casserole then.
Andrew, did you say there was an advanced version that has advanced coupling with the lot lizards? What?
What? Who? Where? What?
Yeah, that's exactly how that came out.
Yeah.
Well,
Yes, Paul. You get to screw lot lizards.
Because David talked
Yeah.
about lot lizards, and then all of a sudden you see, hey, they got a new one version out about advanced coupling. I'm going, what?
Watch your back with those stretches, Paul. You'll hurt yourself. You don't need.
Paul, all your cameras are down on this end, says Lynn.
Yeah, I know. Well, I've been able to look at them, but they're all down. I've been having some problems, but it's internet related.
Well, maybe you need that advanced coupling tutorial.
That's it. Well, I'm waiting for that truck to go by. It says lot lizards, home delivery.
Huh.
Well, Roger, you can't blame me for this one.
Yes, we can.
Yeah. There's nothing like getting syphilis in the comfort of your own home.
Remember when you were saying we talk about drones sometimes here? You may want to check your percentages, Roger.
Oh, when everybody's sitting in snowstorm or snow up to their rear ends, it's hard to
Yep.
talk drones, you know?
Yeah, that's right.
DJI have let us down again. Still no FPV drone.
Oh. When was the release date supposed to be originally for that?
Nobody knows. It's all speculation.
Oh, they never released it. Okay.
It's just not my week for electronics now. So,
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
oh,
I think YouTube's got to catch up on their emojis because no kid is going to recognize those emojis as cameras.
oh, Lynn says all your cameras are down at this end. Paul.
Well, yeah. I think it's the internet again. Lynn, I think it's the same problem we had before, so. But
Yeah.
in my case, I can go to it and click on it and it'll still bring up some of the cameras, but not all of them.
That's our issue right now too. Is I got to get another Wi-Fi router. When we upped our internet, I don't think this Wi-Fi router can handle it.
Hmm.
But even on its worst days, I'm still quicker than Roger, but I have issues.
That's what Kim says.
We're supposed to have 1,000 up and 1,000 down balanced internet, I think is what they call it.
All right.
And then if I ping it from my phone and everything else like that, I'll hit anywhere from 350 megs per second to up in the 750s, 800s. And it bounces and scatters all over. And they told me it's probably my Wi-Fi router. It's just not, it's too old for what we have.
Mm-hmm.
It just says it's offline on all of them.
Yeah, it does. It says offline on all of mine too, but I'm still able to access them. Go figure. So I can access some of them, not all of them. Because here's, I don't know if you guys see it, but here's all my cameras.
Mm-hmm.
And so see how they all say offline, 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 offline?
Yep.
So let's go to the backyard cam. There it is.
Yep.
Even though
Now,
it's
if you click that little IP address up there for it, I can check and make sure it's offline.
where
I don't know. I'll make.
but anyway, but see, then I can go to a different other. Here's the.
Hey, Christina.
There's the driveway cam.
Hi, Christina.
But let me go here. Let's go to the front door cam, which is right here. Device is offline. Error code 90. Please check the internet.
Yeah, Mana. That's what my router is supposed to do too. It has two different bands through it. It's got one for like your TV and all that stuff that ain't as quick, and then it has one for devices that's like really quick, but it's just not fast enough for our internet.
Well, I'm in trouble.
Fisherman Tina, how you doing?
My wife just came in and she says you did not put the garbage to the street. You did not do your job.
Uh-oh.
So I got to go put the garbage out and I'll be back later.
Hey, Joseph Grohl, what's going on, brother? Okay, that's driving me crazy, Paul. Knock it out. There.
How you doing there, Joseph? Where'd Andrew go?
These are questions I don't ask aloud.
He stopped at a truck stop. Maybe he's taking a leak. I don't know.
Now who dropped? Oh, Frank dropped to go take the garbage out. I'm doing good, Joseph. Good to see you, brother. Thanks for coming by. Appreciate it. Tim Jackson says, can you reset it, Paul?
So I'm trying to do right now, resetting each one, and they don't want to seem to. When I go to it, there's the option to reset or restart, they call it. And so when I do that, see here's embedded in there. In fact, I'll show you. Okay, so there's the camera, the deck cam. See, there you go.
Yep.
But when I back out of here and I go to here, I should be able to hit this, and it gives me the option to restart the device.
Yeah.
Restart device failed.
Tim says you might have to reset your modem on them.
That's what
Pretty good,
had
Tim.
to do. What I had to do last time was I had to get a hold of Comcast and Xfinity and have them restart my modem, because even me just simply unplugging and plugging it back in again, it didn't work.
Oh. Fishing with Constrina got a new drone, a DJI Phantom 1. She's going to use it for fishing.
Hey, Joseph, can you put the link to your channel in here?
Roger, I'm going to try a unplug and a plug.
Okay.
Let's see
Plug and a plug.
Okay, no problem.
Do that.
Okay.
I gave you a blue wrench, Joe, so you can put the link to your channel in here. Let's see if I can do this now.
We heard
There you go.
about
That's Joseph.
we heard about a pro that hit a helicopter when I'm an out. Pro 2, I think it was.
I just dropped Joseph's link right there.
Okay, thank you.
I got you, Joseph. No worries. Lynn is just worried, Paul, while you're not here, but she was just worried if you take a spill that she won't be able to see it. She won't be able to share it with us so we can all have a laugh. You just go to your channel, Joseph, and then you hit the share little icon up in the top right corner and copy the link it gives you and come back and paste it. That's all I did.
No, this doesn't work.
My link don't work?
No, I mean, I'm talking about my printer.
Oh.
This doesn't work. I'm
Oh.
gonna
I don't know how much shipping would be, but I got one I can ship you, Roger, because I don't use it here at the house in town. It's one of them photography Kodak printers, laser jet ones you can do real pictures and everything.
Okay.
Last time he tried that, it didn't work. He had to call Comcast to restart. Yeah, that's what he was saying, Lynn.
At least about 3 times I uninstall and reinstall that freaking printer.
Yeah. Just don't print anything at the house here, so we don't use it.
Yeah. It'll cost a fortune to ship it, I guess.
Yeah, it's pretty light, but I don't know. Yeah. And then waiting for it to come through customs, then hope you get it in one piece.
Yeah. Because me, they're.
I'd pay to ship it myself. I can figure out how much it is. You can have the thing, and I'll pay to ship it. Good luck when you got to buy the ink cartridges for it.
Yeah, it's it. I just got the ink cartridges for this one.
Yep.
Yeah. And
My aunt showed me a way you can fill them up yourself with a little syringe, and you can buy the ink. Yep. Put a little rubbing alcohol with them and then refill them and put them in there. And it works pretty good on regular LaserJet printer, but this one does Polaroid pictures and stuff. So
yeah, I was looking at the new HP printers that came out. And
it's a scanner, a printer, and a photograph printer. I don't know what you call it.
fax machine. Yeah.
Yeah, it does everything. A neighbor luckily heard Paul calling for help last one. Jesus, boy.
Joseph, I just subscribed to your channel.
Joseph's a pretty good guy. Great supporter. You'll know when he's been drinking, he'll start coming in with those Ric Flair woo like that. I've known Joseph quite a while. I make fun of him all the time for it.
Mia has a fit when she can't get to Paul. Okay.
Mia, oh, the dog. I'm like, who the heck is Mia? Cool, thank you. Woo! Yeah. I'll behave. You got to work today, Joseph?
My brother.
Life alert.
My brother's got one, Lynn, and he wears it all the time.
Yeah.
I got the life alert thing coming through the window. Either I'm having a stroke or it's the sun. One of the two.
Well, your face still looks pretty normal. It's got to be the sun. Man, you whipped that thing shut and your camera started going all goofy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I work 3 to 8. Nice. Yeah, them life alert things are pretty nice, but then my grandma was one that would use hers for stuff you're not supposed to be using it for.
Fishing with Katrina. A link.
I think that's her channel. Yep, that's the DJI Phantom that you purchased, that you got. I'd watched that one already.
Carpenter Rick, how you doing?
What's going on, Rick?
Hi, Rick.
Why every time I leave your chat and I come back here, I get this stupid man shaver, how to shave your balls without nicking them.
I don't know.
I'm not lying. I get this Manscaped one every time. It's the guy sticking the thing up his nose and it tells you it doesn't nick, and then the other guy's holding this lawnmower, whatever, 0.0, and telling you how it doesn't nick anything downstairs.
I don't know why they put those commercials like that.
I don't know, Roger. I don't know. You're going to have to show us your bathroom here. I'm wondering if you're a Manscaped representative or something.
Oh, no, I'm not a manscaper, believe me.
It'll be Kim. It'll be Kim.
It's cold. I'm hiding in bed. Oh, okay, Carpenter Rick.
What, Rick?
Put wood in the stove, Rick?
Yeah, it's snowing here still, lightly, lighter than it was.
How about you there, Frank?
I leave for
Yeah,
5
Rick gets the
minutes and then
commercials too, so it's not me.
I leave for 5 minutes and when I come back, you guys are talking about you're gonna have to show me your bathroom or something like that.
Yeah. We're talking about the commercials that Roger puts on his channel. Anytime you click a link and come back here, you got to watch this freaking commercial about shaving your balls.
I don't put the commercials up.
Who at the beginning of your live stream says, yes, I want this live stream monetized and put commercials on it? Who does that?
I do.
Okay, so you put the commercials on.
He doesn't get to choose the commercials though.
I couldn't imagine what commercials we'd have if he chose them.
You theoretically, there is a way to actually choose what type of commercial goes on your live stream.
Yeah, but the person who should be, yes,
know.
Roger can choose the type to an extent. Yeah.
But it's complicated and it's a hassle to do.
Not only that, but Mike has an input as well on the commercials he sees. So don't go blaming Roger, Mike, if you're seeing manscaping
I've
videos.
never been sitting here at home alone and been like cruising around on my phone and be like, you know what I'm going to look up today? Shavers that don't nick me nuts.
Shave your knickers.
What?
Tim, one day I'll have commercials about kangaroos.
Probably, Tim.
Oh dear.
I'd like to thank everybody who's in the chat, and don't forget to hit that like button, please. It does help out the channel. How you been doing there, Lynn? I hope you're doing well. Bloody nice and sunny out there, but man, it's cold.
Yeah, it's cold here.
Sun here. No sun here. It's just gray and snowing and wind blowing.
It's -4 here.
My real feel went down. I am -18 Fahrenheit.
Oh, yeah.
We are at
Stuck on the 3.
They say 16 Fahrenheit here with -9 Celsius.
Yeah.
Butcher Block, what's going on, Bobby? Good to see you, brother. Thanks for coming over. Appreciate you.
How you doing there, Mr. Plug?
Hi, Butcher's Block.
Me, it says -5 and 23 Fahrenheit.
Oh, you're getting up there.
Oh, we cannot have Bobby up here with Andrew driving that game. Butcher's Block there. He hauls heavy loads all over.
Oh, he does?
Yeah, and then his channel he does well, Patriots football and stuff like that and everything. But yeah.
Okay.
He will tell you some stories about the stupid people on the highway.
Well, there's no such thing as stupid people on the highway. Come on.
Not unless you live in Quebec.
14 degrees in Cape Cod today. Nice.
Okay, I just supported your channel there, Butcher's Blog. Cape Cod. Oh, a nice place to be.
When's the last time you guys took your drones out?
A couple weeks ago, but I've only had mine for a few weeks.
Yeah, me it's about a month and a half.
Last year for me.
Last year.
I wanted to fly the thing today to see how it did in the wind, but then I was like, I don't want to lose it or wreck it.
I have to be up in 3 hours for work. Oh wow.
Christmas Eve.
All right, Tim.
Hey.
Oh yeah, I thought you had Wednesday off or through Wednesday. Or do you go to work? Obviously, no, on Wednesday. All right.
Andrew driving his own dog again.
Yep. Don't watch, Bobby. You'll get terrible ideas watching Andrew drive around.
Andrew's got a lot of money buying a rig like that there.
Yeah, I do. That's because he started the game and gave himself like $5 million.
3.5 billion actually.
Oh, there you go.
Per trip, because that's what it costs in insurance.
That's monthly.
No, I had a game update and it crashed.
Gives that all to the 4 families he killed.
It's a payout.
Yeah.
Getting hit by Andrew's almost like winning the lottery for a family. Then you lose a couple, but hey, you're set.
Living high in the hog.
Oh, it's Thursday over there, Tim. Okay.
Mike just dropped off an excavator in Boston. Told the operator if he threw the track again, he's going in the harbor.
It's only Tuesday here, Tim.
Yeah, it's only Tuesday, Tim.
Wednesday
Jesus.
there.
Didn't you have to pull an excavator out of the harbor already, Bobby? They dropped an excavator in the harbor in like 14 feet.
Wow.
I flew my drone today and I posted a video. Nice, Christine.
Nice.
I'm not good enough with mine yet to try to fly it in windy,
Yeah, you can
snowy
put the link
conditions.
in here, Christian or Christina. You can put the link in here if you want for your video.
It's stop the chat a little bit there, Roger.
Pardon?
No, that's when she bought the drone. I don't know if that's the
Oh,
same
right.
link.
Okay.
It was the same guy. I don't know why you keep that guy on, Bobby. Somebody should fire him. If he drops one excavator in the harbor and then throws the track on the other and almost gets it, I'd have got rid of him.
That's not good.
I mean, laborers are hard to find, but not that hard.
Your very first experience, FPV experience there, Mana.
You're
that's
driving
right.
backward again, Andrew.
Is that the one that is that the one, Brian, where you were flying through the light poles and stuff?
Thank you, sir.
Hey, Paul, welcome back.
Hey guys, I'm back.
Welcome back, Paul. Yeah,
Yep.
where's your Hortons at?
Huh?
Where's your Tim
Where's
Hortons?
your Hortons?
No, Tim Hortons. Tim Hortons.
There's the Horton.
Not far away.
Hey, right there. I wouldn't come home without one.
Johnny Hortons.
We knew you wouldn't, Johnny Horton.
Do they know you by your name over there?
Yeah, yeah, man.
Yeah,
Hey,
there's-
Paul, okay, we got your order ready.
Yeah, they probably see him pull up in the parking lot and just set it out to the side.
But they monitor his camera actually when he leaves the house. They start getting
Man your post, he's coming.
The one customer date.
Yeah, don't laugh. I had that happen to me once. I was in the drive-through and they see me coming around. I get up to the window, up to the speaker. She says, "Yeah, I know, double."
That's when you change your order.
If it wasn't for Hodges, there'd only be one person working there and only half the lights on.
That was back when I was teaching driver ed, and I had the car and it had the name on the side of it, right? They knew who it was. Yeah.
That's a pretty bad test when you're making your students go through the freaking drive-through at Hortons. Okay, guys, what we're gonna do here?
You bet you're right. First rule.
First rule, don't rip the mirror off when you get too close to the takeout.
I don't think so.
Well, 2 signs up and a trip to Tim Hortons. We're good.
That's nice.
Mana is there, and I'm not sitting on my desk. I can't play his video for him.
Yeah.
Woo!
Yeah.
Oh, the drone is in New York for
Hi,
Baltimore.
Kim.
Road's a little sloppy, but not bad.
Oh yeah. Oh, Furball Kim is there.
Holy Lord, I don't know how much of this I'm gonna be able to watch, Brian.
Oh, good morning, Kim.
The drone's in New
Getting
York.
dizzy already.
Yeah, some of them, if you're sitting close to your screen and that.
Yeah.
Hey, Tim, haven't you left for work yet?
I like keep leaning my head like a cat watching a laser pointer, like him flying the thing around.
Oh, yeah.
Everybody check out Fishing with Christina, her video of flying her drone.
Where's Paul, anyways?
Whoa, you hit
He's
a bus.
resetting a bunch of stuff, trying to get his cameras back online. Oh, we hit dirt.
I hit Paul Hodges' bus. There he is on the way to school.
Oh, you got a fan.
I don't know at this point, man, Amanda, you could use that thing to cut the lawn as low as we're going. No.
Fishing with Christina? Hmm.
DJI Phantom purchased for $30. That's a pretty good price.
Hell of a good price.
A Phantom 1.
That's still just saying it's a very good price.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They still fly, and it's still a good drone.
Yeah. What she uses it for to work just fine. She does her fishing filming and stuff with it.
Right.
Oh Lord. That was the quickest lift off and set down ever on Mana.
As we've got Andrew on, the truck expert, I'm thinking about this new RV, Andrew.
Okay.
What do you reckon?
Uh-oh.
I can't see the screen. Sorry. But I can imagine. And I say go for it. I'm going to take a chance, say go for it.
Living on a mission. That's perfect right there. Hey, Kim.
Got there in the end. Yeah, living on a mission on to find the money to fuel it.
Yeah.
Bobby. He came back with 2 words. Taco Bell. That'll do it. Oh, holy cow. I'll actually watch this commercial. It's not shaving your balls.
So what's he shaving then?
No, this one's about bakery stuff. Candies and chocolates and some place called Gold Belly.
They don't even put on Canadian commercials. What?
Updated it.
Some pro chef that has a restaurant and he makes all that. Yeah.
I'm
I don't know. I
seeing
still got 3 minutes of this commercial left, so I can tell you all about it in a bit.
I don't have to look at the commercials.
You really want to help them? Click on the link, and that will help even more than watching them.
There's no link. What link?
Click on it. Like, usually, if you click on the ad, it will take you to a page, like, you know.
Yeah, you click on the video ad.
It just pauses it. You lying sons of.
That's what we do. Or a link just underneath.
I can share the commercial. I'm clicking all over it. Just keep pausing it.
But then you've done your part, so.
That's like 50 clicks already.
I did that once. I use OBS to actually stream my playlist, and I just left the playlist running for all day just to do it like a year in review of all my videos.
Okay.
And I got hit for
duplication.
No, for advertising on my thing. He says you can't monetize this because you got ads running on it, because they actually run the ad, so people actually saw the ad while I was watching the video.
Oh.
I should have had a ad blocker or something on my web browser.
I always, when we're live, I always use an ad blocker because you never know what is going to come up. And
yeah, right at the wrong
All
time.
right, so
yeah, or
so
you know, like
Gold Belly is a top of the line restaurant in New York City, and now they ship worldwide. You can order it, and they ship you everything. Everything from donuts to supper to top of the line pastries, all sorts of stuff. think they might have just got another subscriber because that looks tasty.
It's good.
And
I know.
Who says advertising doesn't work?
Yeah, exactly.
it doesn't help. I haven't eaten breakfast today, and this guy's making these delicious donuts and pastries over here. All right, Joseph, you have a good one, brother. Thanks for coming over again.
Thanks again, Joseph.
Have a good
Hi,
day.
Joseph. Hi, Gatman.
Hey, Gatman, how you doing?
Hey, Gab, man. I don't know, Roger. I'm gonna have to get like some kind of like frequent friends card or something.
Have you ever thought that the Man Shaper might have subscribed to you, Mike?
The what's that?
The Man Shaper might have subscribed to you. And that's why
There you go. The Lawnmower 3.0 will be like, if any guy needs this.
Man Shaver Club.
Picture you showed this Optimus Prime RV.
The picture you showed this, it's the Optimus Prime RV. No, that wasn't Optimus Prime RV. That was just some goofy semi that David found that kind of looked like Andrew.
I go fish.
Hey, go fish. Good morning.
Go fish.
Popped up
Except for that semi was all about the spirit of living, which is definitely not Andrew's rig.
That's the Antichrist of what I do.
Gatman TV, hope you're doing good. Everybody, check out everybody's channel. Make sure you got them supported.
Mana is flying by the racetrack on one of his videos. I wonder if he ever hit a train.
Oh, we know.
Morning, Stella.
We'd know about it if he did. Believe me.
Well, only if he retrieved the video.
Oh, I think he would still come in with the story.
Yeah. Regale. That's a Paul word. Regale.
Yeah. You're infected.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah.
I heard myself talking to Xenia now. I sound like a Pentecostal minister.
How far are we going to push that little car down the interstate, Andrew?
I'm trying to be good. I'm trying. But I can't guarantee it's going to last long. Yeah. There. Just like pool. Let's see if we can plow through all of them.
Yeah, good to see you too, Gap Man.
Two in the carnage.
It would be more realistic. You see when you hit a car, you see it swerve off the road and fall in pieces, people flying out.
Oh,
That would be more realistic.
check my side mirror. You'll get the entertainment up there.
Yeah.
That's what I usually watch. I do agree, though. There should be more blood and gore into it. I agree. I'm all
Yeah,
on
nothing
board.
has busted into flames yet. And
Yeah, exactly.
An arm stuck on your windshield or whatever.
Oh, the wipers going. Yeah.
Yeah. Mana says he's going to try to land on one of them.
Oh, God.
You'll lose it for sure, man.
Mm-hmm.
Don't have your address onto it.
No.
Yeah. You're going to have to match the speed of the train. And then.
Yeah. And the wind coming off the side of that thing.
Yeah.
You got to find a slow moving one.
The only way that would work is if you were close to the rail station. So the train is slowing down, then you land on it, then you can take off again.
True.
Mm.
That's actually a very good point. And don't ever post it because it's a federal offense.
Probably is.
Oh, it definitely is. Yeah. The railway owns 50 feet on each side of it, and they are nailing people for it. God, Chris and I, when we used to go out and film trains, one time we got stopped. I thought we had broken international law.
Okay, Tim. You have a
Oh,
good
you
night.
were in the rail right away videoing?
Yeah.
Take care, Tim.
Montreal, like this area up onto the border of Ontario, is notoriously anal over it. Then you get in Ontario, and they don't give a shit. They like it was just, like I mean, you got a guy in his 40s. We're not driving a scrap vehicle and with his kid with him. It's not exactly like we're terrorists, but they treat you like it almost. Because you'll ask them like, something like, is there a train coming? Oh, we can't give that kind of information out and everything.
Yeah, I can imagine Butcher's Block. I'll be right back, guys. I gotta go make some peanut butter sandwiches. Be right back.
I don't ever get in trouble, Go Fish.
Go Fish had a good time on Tim's last night. She was on.
Yeah.
Never thought to message you, Mike, that he was on. It would have been a perfect fit for you. It had all the right elements. Yeah. I think he's going to try it once a week, he said to start. I think it's going to be more than that. I think that's quickly going to change.
Yeah.
You can tell when somebody gets the bug right away.
Well, I hope he doesn't keep taking pages out of my playbook to do his live streams. It doesn't work.
He's got a lot in common. I'll say that. I noticed a lot of similarities.
There's a reason you don't see me drinking and everything on my live streams anymore.
Yeah, well, he's got the torch lit and he's ready to carry on. What was his name, Mike? Used to fall asleep all the time for like 7 hours there.
Oh.
You know what I'm talking about there.
Yeah.
Something with devil or hell into it. Hell.
Yeah, Premier Hell.
Premier Hell.
Yeah.
Kids trying to wake him up the next morning. Yeah.
Yep.
And you'd see, like, you go through the past chat, you'd see what happened while he was out. Bunch of trolls in there fighting. And
Oh, I bet you have, Bobby. I have my captain's license and I need to take charters, and I do. Still been given a hard time, though. It's pretty annoying. Yep. My son was riding a dirt bike on a railroad, and the military has no jurisdiction, and the police don't either.
Yeah, we have transport police, a separate force altogether.
yeah, same here. Like, CN has its own police. CP has its own police.
Not here. The sheriff will arrest you for messing around on the tracks.
They hold you outside of it, or they'll detain you till they come, or vice versa.
Oh.
Kind of got like a weird relationship going on. But yeah.
No, he'll walk right up to you and arrest you here.
Well, that's exactly it. The same here too. Like, if you're doing something, I've never seen like the cops just idly sit by. They'll deal with it.
A couple years ago, a bunch of kids would always go and put jumper cables on the tracks and make all the arms in town go down.
Oh Jesus!
Yeah, the sheriff caught them.
Used to do that with sign. They used to do it with signposts to stop sign pole or something like that. Knock it over and put it between the two tracks and round it out. Yeah.
Yeah, that day the sheriff, he just turned his truck and drove right down the right of way. There's roads here that lead right along the tracks.
Right.
He drove right down it until he caught up to him.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, it's private property per se, but I mean the cops. There's no CN or any of them, whoever it is not going to turn them away for arresting somebody for doing something like that I've ever heard of.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Brian says they're actually really good friends with one of the owners of the CPR rail. No, just
Oh,
CP
really?
rail. So,
You know, one of the biggest owners who is the biggest owner of CN? It's Bill Gates.
Yeah, what about what's his name? Warren Buffett.
He's what's
BNSF.
BS.
Yeah. Yeah.
Burlington Northern Santa Fe Railroad.
Yep.
It's funny, all those old tech guys, and each one of them has got their stake in an iron horse. It's
Well, some boys just have big train layouts. It's
that's true. This is true.
Thanks, Goldfish Office. Yeah, I I don't got to go looking for trouble. It pretty much knows where I am most of the time.
Paul, Go Fish was asking why you're not dancing today.
Oh, my partner's not around. Do 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 do.
You'd have to come in and sing for him, Go Fish.
Where's Paul?
I don't know where he
Where
is.
we went for our big vacation. He was resetting all his stuff and trying to get his cameras back online.
Oh, okay, okay.
Hi, Corey.
That's where we went for our vacation. Their house is like a huge 5-star hotel.
Wow.
Hey, Corey.
I can imagine. Hey, Corey.
Good morning, Corey.
Hey, Corey Mano.
Yeah, Butcher's Block. We used to have a sheriff like that who thought he could just drive through our land and everything anytime he wanted to see what was going on.
A little bit cocky.
Sheriff.
Yeah.
Butcher's Block says, don't get me wrong, I fully support the police, but the ones that mess with you on your own private land are the ones that really piss me off.
Oh,
Yeah.
definitely.
Yeah.
I agree 100%.
Yeah. We used to have a sheriff that thought he could just drive on our land whenever he wanted. He could watch, because of some of the hills and stuff we have, he could watch so far around, and he could look for poachers and all sorts of other things, and nobody really seen him because you're in the middle of nowhere.
We had game wardens. Oh, a guy, it was game wardens kept going on his land, opening the fence and that. So he grabbed an old set of spike tooth arrows and buried them in the ground.
Mm-hmm.
And they drove over it with their pickup, and that was the last time they ever went on his land without asking again.
Yep. And that's exactly what my dad said. It wouldn't be bad as if he ever asked us, but he never did.
Exactly. It's private land. They don't have the right to just go and do that.
Well, years and years ago, I got an uncle who's got a beef farm, but he's in Alberta, but he's in the foothills. But anyways, I was riding around with him one day in the pickup truck. We're going down the road, had beer there, and we're sitting there swinging it back, and RCMP pulls up on the other side, coming the other way, and he slows down. And I'm going, oh crap! I put my beer down, and he looks over me, he starts laughing like hell. I said, "You talking to a cop?" And he's sitting there like this, drinking a beer, talking to the cop. And anyways, I go, "What the hell? You know this guy?" He goes, "Oh yeah, I know him," but he says, "This is my road. This doesn't belong to them. This is my land."
Mm-hmm.
So
Yep.
couldn't do nothing about it.
Yep. There's old pictures and everything of my great grandpa back in what was that? Probably the 30s and 40s. He bought another bunch of quarters to add onto our farm, and he did it purposely so he could drive across all of our own land and get to the Buchanan Bar without touching the road after they finally pulled his license from too many DUIs.
Wow. That's farmer justice right there. I love that.
Yep.
Way to do it.
And he'd park his truck on the west side of the railroad tracks and walk across the track, and it was probably 20 yards then to the Buchanan Bar, and he'd walk over there. Well, they seen his truck parked there, and then they walked into the bar to arrest him. And they told him they were arresting him for driving without a license from all of his DUIs, and he looked at the two sheriffs. He says, "You two must not own an Atlas." He says, "I never touched one public road on my way over here."
I love it.
Yep, and they couldn't do anything to him.
That's the way to do it.
Yep. Yeah, that was another thing too. Go Fish is why he kept sitting up on our land too. Is he'd watch all the farmers hauling off, and then he'd weigh them and stuff. Yeah, my great grandpa was good for doing stuff like that just to piss the cops off. And which was kind of bred into my grandpa and my dad then.
A legacy.
Yep. Oh yeah, my great grandpa, by the time he'd passed away, he owned like 3 or 4 bars. Because he'd sit there and drink all night, like the Buchanan Bar. He owned that for a long time, and it stayed in the family for a bit. But they kicked him out because he was drinking too much and was completely drunk, and he had to get home. But they cut him off, and he couldn't drink anymore. And I guess he sat there that night when he was drunk, and he looked at the owner of the place, who was the bartending, and he says, "Well, what's the stupid price on this place?" And they told him a number, And he came back with a certified check the next day and told him to get out of his bar.
Hey, that's the way to do it. Hey, who's that guy landing for? Oh, that's Fred. He owns the place. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, I got fuel tanks on my farm, Lynn. Yep. 2 giant diesel tanks and an unleaded one.
Oh, I know where to go tank up for free.
Yep.
When we were young, we used to do that, go on the farmer's property, bring the jerry cans and fill up our gas tanks by their tanks. They never locked them up at night.
There, now you know where all your fuel is going.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we used to be a top notch with a feed elevator around the corner when I was a kid. I had a little mini bike, you know, a little 3.5 horsepower Briggs & Stratton motor on it, small tank.
Yep.
But I used to go around there. They had pump shut off. You couldn't get fuel, but if you take the hose out, stretch it out, and squeeze it, and wait for the air bubbles to come out, and what was in the hose used to fill my tank up.
Do we have farm? We have the yep. Yeah, we have red. It's called dyed diesel fuel. Yep. Yeah, we have red for all the farm equipment and everything. Yep.
You have to have that for your rebate, right?
Yeah, they don't tax you or nothing on farm fuel.
Yeah, that's why you get the red dye in it.
Yep. And all you got to do with that stuff is those giant like chemical totes when you're spraying fertilizer and stuff. They give you these giant plastic totes. They're normally like a whitish color.
Okay.
Yeah.
Big, huge square totes. You take and you fill those up with dyed diesel fuel, let them sit out in the sun, and the plastic will soak in all the dye, and you have clear diesel fuel again.
Oh, really?
Yep. But you guys did not hear that from me because it's illegal to run that stuff on the highway.
I'm sure. That's just what they say around the block.
Yeah.
When I was in high school, there was one all-night gas station where I live, small town. I'd go in and to get gas. I'd sell the guy a gram of hash. He'd be so excited to go in and do it while I filled up my car. So I put in $3 at a time and shut the pump off. Put in $3 more, shut the pump off. He come out at the end, filled up my car, gave me $3 for about $20 worth of gas, and left me. Oh man, thanks for not screwing me. No problem.
Yeah.
You know, no, I don't want to be rude. You know?
Oh yeah, it definitely is, Brian. You can get a big fine for running farm fuel and a regular pickup or anything like that you're driving that ain't farm use.
You can even lose your rights to it.
Yeah, you can. Yeah.
Hey, Mike, do you have farm plates on your trucks?
Not like on your regular pickups, but like our semis and stuff like that, all run farm plates, and you can run the dyed diesel fuel in them.
Yeah.
But not like those, not like the Ford F550 and the 450 we pull doors and stuff with. You can't put it in those.
Oh, because here you can have a Ford 150 with farm plates on it and run that fuel.
Yeah.
Yep. Actually, what works really good? What works really good is aircraft fuel, avgas.
Mm-hmm.
That really cleans out everything.
Yeah, and the newer trucks, you got to be careful with some of it, though. The dyed diesel fuel will take injectors down. And they don't even dip your tanks anymore. So the little trick I taught you guys with the giant totes doesn't work anymore because they don't dip your tank anymore. They got a little deal they hold behind your exhaust, and they know if you're burning farm fuel.
Yeah. Yeah, because years ago, they used to dip your tank, didn't they, for the dye?
Yep. Yeah, and they'd pull that little deal out, and if it changed colors, you had the dye thing in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a huge fine. The fine, I think, the first time is $1,000.
Oh, we're stopping for fuel.
No, trying to get under the ferry.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I took the wrong road, so I got kind of lost for a second.
I was kind of wondering maybe you're heading for the lake there for a minute.
Well,
mm-hmm.
It's not too late. Yeah, we just got off the ferry and I took the wrong.
Yep. That's very true, Lynn. The elevator out here still does that. They have their tanks. They got regular diesel. Yep.
Ooh, our great Justin Trudeau is going to address Canadians at 11:15.
Oh, what the hell?
Uh-oh. You guys all better tune in. gonna be important. I can feel it.
Yeah. Okay, for the old people on their pension, we're not giving you $1 raise. We're gonna give you 50 cents.
Yeah.
Like that.
No, he's going to talk over the Keystone XL pipeline and COVID-19 vaccine shipment delays.
Yeah, because they're trying to shut down the pipeline on this side of it already. In Canada, they're still putting it in.
Yep.
Well,
they tried to do it with the DAPL pipeline that was up here. They tried to shut it down after it was all in and everything. That's the one where all the celebrities were going up there protesting it and everything else, that it was running through Native American land and we're going to, poison all their water. I'm like, no, it doesn't touch Native American land. It goes right under Lake Sakakawea by like freaking 175 feet underneath of the bed of it.
Yeah.
Well, I would read some articles, but you can't, believe everything you read. But they said there was about 5 First Nations down that way that want that pipeline because some of those guys were employed.
Yep. Oh yeah, there was a lot of Native Americans employed and stuff on that pipeline as laborers, stuff like that. But they didn't. It was going to run right through a reservation over there, and they decided to move it. And they moved it, and it misses that whole reservation by 6-7 miles, and curves around and goes underneath the Lake Sakakawea there. And that's when they all started having a fit. Is when they curved it around the reservation because they were getting millions and millions of dollars for it going to be going through right through their town. And they were going to get new roads and everything else when that thing was buried underneath. They were going to repave all the roads and stuff, and they decided not to and go around the reservation. And that's when it all really started to kick off. That's when the protesting started. And
same here. Some of the chiefs were against it. Some were for it. And
it was hell on earth to work out there in the DAPL pipeline when I was doing the civil engineering and stuff out there. I was buying 7-8 sets of tires a week.
Jesus.
Yeah, they would flash your tires and everything. And yeah, it was to the point where we would unload our 4-wheelers to go out and do the surveying and stuff. We'd keep spare tires for the pickup on the 4-wheelers with us. So we could drive when we got back, because most of the time, every time your tires were flattened. And the way they're all talking about how it was going to pollute the earth and, all the oil and all this stuff. And by the time they all got kicked off of their little protest camp and everything else, that place was destroyed. Garbage everywhere, plastic bottles here, there, all the tarps and everything they made their little shanties out of. It was nasty.
Here they blocked the railway for almost a month. They had it all shut down.
Yeah. And we ain't gonna stop putting it in until it's done. Well, until you get to the border anyway, man. Yeah. Our president shut it down on this end already.
Yeah. First order of business.
Yeah, but I see he stopped any new drilling over in New Mexico too, right?
Yep.
Everybody check out everybody's channel out. Make sure you got them supported, and don't forget to hit that like button on the way in or way out. Thank you all so much.
Yeah, and that's the same up here with all the drilling and everything else. It's really slowed down.
My son is freaking out because I did a TikTok yesterday, a side-by-side TikTok on my TikTok account, and I got like 1,800 views on it and a bunch of likes. My son is freaking out. He goes, oh my God, that's cool, Dad.
You rock, Dad.
Yeah. Yeah, Lynn, the state actually, my state actually shut down a lot of them and everything else, but we're still sitting on like a $7 billion surplus.
Oh, yeah.
From when we were drilling heavy and stuff up here. And they're deciding they want to take it because North Dakota wasn't prepared for the influx of people. So housing and everything was just absolute crazy. Yeah. And for the longest time, Williston was the most expensive place to live in the country.
Yep. Well, yeah, that was like, in Saskatchewan, I mean, sure, it's the same oil vein. But up in Fort McMurray, when that place blew up, people were spending $2,000 a month to sleep on a couch. There was 3 couches in the living room. They were paying people $35 an hour to work at a Tim Hortons, and just to try and keep some services a go.
There's a friend of mine here in town that he would drive to Williston, which is 2.5-3 hours, to work at a Walmart.
Yep.
Okay, I
And
gotta
he would
go.
drive home at night, and he was making plenty of money to stock shelves at this Walmart that night there. See you, Go Fish.
Take care, Go Fish. Have a good day.
Yeah, it's like what you said. He was making like $40 an hour to stock shelves at that Walmart that night. And sometimes he would just sleep in the parking lot in his car and wake up the next day and go in for the next shift.
Unreal.
Oh, it was unreal when he was sending me pictures. These people, like, they took the light poles that are in the parking lot and they'd open them up and tap into the power at the bottom, and they could, like, you know, he could run heaters and cooking plates and all sorts of stuff out there in these little campers in the parking lot. I'm like, I can't believe Walmart itself was letting you guys get away with that. None of you guys are like electricians, and they just take that little plate off the bottom of the light pole and tap right into the power lines that turn in that light on.
Shortage of workers makes people very what's the word? I need Paul here for my vocabulary. A lot easier to get along with there.
Very, very inept.
Yeah, there you go.
Demand. Yeah, there you go.
Like, we were living in Weyburn, and that town has about 4,000 or 5,000 people, but there was 17,000 with the workers. You know.
Yeah, and that was kind of the thing with Williston too. Like Williston, I think was like 10,000 people before the boom, and then they're talking like a city of 175,000.
Oh yeah, well,
and it's not just the oil rig workers. It wasn't the big deal. You know, they were putting in camping spots and like RV spots left and right all over, and they outlawed man camps.
Right.
Which is like the trailer houses where it's all room with a shared bathroom in them.
Yep.
They outlawed man camps in the city of Williston because they were getting out of hand. But it was just nuts. But it was what comes along with them oil workers and all that money. You get the drugs and the prostitutes and all that stuff.
Exactly.
And that's what everybody was freaking out about. You know, like 17-year-old kids, you know, driving to school getting hit on by prostitutes.
Crazy.
That never happened to me when I was young.
I know, right? That's kind of why I'm glad I graduated with like a class of 13.
It would have been a confidence booster if a prostitute or even girls started hitting on you.
You know, though, another sad part of it all was the shortage of not prostitutes but women. And I mean, I know they did not take care of themselves at all.
Oh yeah,
they looked horrid. And you had this guy, you know, he's good shape, working on a rig, going out with something that looked like a human basketball. And they were fighting over them at bars, fist fights, getting arrested and everything, you know, because it'd be 300 guys in there and 4 women.
Yep.
So the women used to ask the guy right away, like, what's your position on the rig? Like, you know, they want to know right away before they even talk to you what you were making.
Hi, Steve.
Yeah. Hey, Steve.
Hey, Steve.
Yeah, and that's just it, you know. And then like when we had to go up there in Williston and work and do anything, that it was just what you just said, Andrew. It's like they would find out like who's the boss of this thing, and then they would all flock to that freaking guy.
Yeah.
I don't know how many fake wedding rings I went through just to, you know, try to make sure they weren't hitting on me. Which does not work, by the way.
No,
that's just a bump in the road.
Yeah, not for them. Yeah, but even the local ladies, and you know, the wedding ring was nothing. Jesus.
No, because they hit on you anyway. Because they say, well, they won't attach to you because they're married. So the
money's there. They want the money. That's the driving force.
Yeah. What always just worked best is like we told all our guys, just telling them you're just working down the road, making $9 an hour, and they'll leave you alone.
Yeah, exactly. Nothing scares them off more than low wages.
Yeah.
Like one guy told me, because he said, when I got out there, he said, you brought your wife with you? And I said, well, you know, my fiance. And he said, oh, you're lucky you packed your own lunch.
Was the Wade Goose Bay Labrador back in the 70s? Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, we had an oil boom somewhere in the 70s here too, and my dad was saying it was about the same. Uh-oh, Meek Steve has darts tonight.
Oh.
Hey, welcome in, Meek Steve. Mr. Crowley, what's going on?
Crowley, how you doing?
It was tough being a man whore dancer. I was treated like a piece of meat. It took years for my wife to look at me as a person and not just some kind of love god. There you go, Crowley. I was sent up there for TDY. No women had SPS outside my billet door. Yeah, son, and that was the other thing too, Lynn. It was some of how the women were being treated and stuff like that. There was a group of like 18 of these guys that all got arrested for kidnapping. They kept 2 ladies in their man camp, and as they do their rotations, they weren't allowing the ladies to leave, and they were being forced to cook and do their laundry and stuff. And then as the other rotation came in, they would sit there and wait so that there was always somebody there with them, not let these women leave.
No,
That's when the whole outlaw and man camps and all that came around.
well, no friggin' wonder.
Yep.
Wow. No, it doesn't always bring the best element. I mean, you know, that was one part about it too. I complained about trucking and some of the truck drivers, but out there you kind of get the bottom of the barrel coming out too because they're so desperate for workers. They're not even.
Yep.
You got every guy.
Oh
out
yeah.
It's just a disaster, you know.
Yeah, the worst truck drivers I've ever seen is when the oil boom was still in full swing. All them frac sand haulers and water haulers and stuff. Oh my God.
Marcel,
Yep.
If anybody on the interstate should have ever had the giant bumper car things lining their vehicles, it was those guys.
Well, I know when I called them because we went out there because it was easier for immigration.
Yep.
That was the main reason to go. And I had a cousin working out there, and he's like, "Oh, call this company." You know, gave me about 3 companies, and this is the first one I called was the one I worked for, and they're like, "Oh yeah," and I said, "Well, I haven't driven in 11 years." That was the truth, and they're like, "Great, when can you start?" And I'm like, you know what I'm saying? And they're literally like, "When are you going to be out here? Like, when can we get you in for training for the gas there? You know, for and that was it.
Yeah.
It was just they barely even look at your CV. They don't call anybody. Nothing. They just
Nope. Yep. Yeah, there were farmers around me that made quite good money buying trucks and having drivers going out west into the oil booms and hauling frac sand and water. They made a lot of good money before it ended out.
Question for you, Mike. Did they? Because they were fighting it. I remember a couple of years ago, for the farmers out there to be able to get more money for their wells on their land. Did they go through?
Yep.
They did get it.
Yeah, that went through. Yep. Yeah, they got higher royalty. Yep.
Because before, if you didn't own the mineral rights, you got $2,500 and for it, and that was it. But they wanted it for
Yep.
a year.
Yeah, and that wasn't North Dakota. That was mainly happened in Montana because what they did when Montana was settled is BNSF went through Montana.
Okay.
They were given every other section of land on the side of the tracks like a checkerboard pattern.
Okay.
And they owned the mineral rights to that land, but they sold off the topsoil. And they did that years and years ago, like many, like, 100 years ago.
Okay.
And the farmers never realized they didn't own the mineral right. And so when all that oil boom started to hit out there, it was a lot of pissed off ranchers and farmers in that area that were only getting the $2,500 where the rig was sitting on.
Right.
But they did let them kind of pick where they wanted the rig set. And, a lot of them would put it like on some knob of a hill where they'd have to come in there and like bulldoze this whole hill down.
Okay. No, because that part was at the time I thought it was stateswide, but maybe it wasn't. Because in Canada they get $2,500 a year, but at that time they were only giving them $2,500 one-time flat rate onto it, and that's when the lawsuit started. Because
and that's what they were kind of doing here because that plot is only like maybe 100 feet by 150 feet.
Yeah, exactly.
Where it sits on, yeah.
But I mean,
and they were giving them like $2,500 or $3,000 depending on the land and the fertility of it or what it was used for. You got $2,500 if it was just ranch land,
right,
cattle pasture. But if that was actual farming land, you got more because it was fertile soil.
I mean, with if you have the mineral rights, of course, then you're getting a percentage, and the money goes way up. But even if you don't, if they're not getting anything off, at least you're getting $2,500. If you have 100 wells on your property, that's a big chunk of change every year.
Yeah. And now that same kind of thing is going on around my area here with wind energy.
Oh, okay.
They're coming in with all these wind turbines and everything else. And my dad's looking really on getting into it because some of our neighbors did it already, and he makes a lot of money every month just off of royalties from where them turbines are sitting.
Exactly. Might as well.
Yeah. And my dad's like, well, at least we don't have to worry about an oil spill or nothing. Then I laughed at him and started showing him pictures what happens when the wind turbine has an oil spill.
Yeah, they're covering here with them, Quebec especially. They're milling them out left, right, and center.
Well, the biggest
The
problem
biggest-
is, I imagine there's something in the contract, but when that windmill's life ends, who's responsible for taking it down? Because I've seen it in California. They just walk away from just leave them.
Supposedly, when here, that's one thing that's federally they have to take care of it when it's done. They have to. The company has to. But what happens?
And that's the
bust.
that's just it. There's no regulation on it here yet.
Was it California? All the hills, they got all those old wind turbines are falling down and blades missing, and just walked away from them.
Wow, there's a nice mess.
Yep, with the massive turbines. Yeah, that's getting that way here too, Lynn. There's just tons and tons of them going up. If you drive around anywhere in North Dakota now at nighttime, you'll see all those red lights will start. They all flash at once, and I still haven't figured out how they do that.
Yeah.
And
It's not like they all went up at the same time, but all the lights are synchronized. They flash off and on together. The whole damn wind patch.
And with Biden, he's an environmental thing, so there can be a lot more of them blow up.
Yeah. Well, those things are the biggest scam running right now. They will never create the amount of energy it takes to make one of them itself. You know, that thing could spin its whole life, and it'll never create the same amount of energy as it took to make that thing, the steel and all the other things that go into it.
Yep.
There is a lot of resources into them. That is true. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
They bury
here,
them there. Huh?
Well, when they first started putting windmills up here, they're paying them like, what, 13, 14 cents a kilowatt hour. And nuclear people were doing it for about 4 or 5 cents a kilowatt hour. You know? So everybody was getting rich by putting windmills up because the government was subsidizing all of them.
Yeah, Mika, I'll send you another one.
Hey, I didn't know the link expires if you were still alive.
Yeah, there was I think it was Iowa, and I could have this wrong, and somebody could fact check me, but I'm pretty sure it was Iowa. Iowa State College was going to be one of the first colleges to go completely green. And they put up 2 wind towers that were supposed to supply that whole college with their power. And it cost 3 times more just to maintain the thing than the power it ever produced. So they ended up just taking the props off of them, and they're just big standing poles and everything now.
I'll be right back, guys.
Okay. Marcella, I even sent you a link too. I sent you that this morning. Everybody, check out Buddy's channel out. Don't forget to hit that like button. It does help out the channel.
Yeah. Yeah, there was a real famous video that went worldwide here when they were doing the wind towers over by Valley City. I could see if I can find it. No, you guys don't want to see it. But the thing caught fire with people working up in the top of it. The brakes failed. And it had caught fire, and the 2 guys were standing outside on top of the wind tower. And as it was coming up into flames, and they made their last phone calls and stuff to their loved ones, and they jumped off together.
Wow.
They couldn't get a helicopter or anything here quick enough to lift them off of that thing before they would have burned up.
But I mean, that's the same as working on an oil rig and the thing catching fire. There's going to be that stuff.
Yep.
You go. It's I'm not getting all green on. I'm just saying there's
Yeah.
There's nothing. There's no perfect solution. That's for sure.
Yeah. And when those things drop all their oil, you would not believe the amount of oil one of them things hold.
I bet. Hey, it's got to be. There's a lot got to be lubricated there with those things going around and that.
Yep.
Good morning, Mika. Steve, how you doing?
Hey,
Morning, Steve.
hey, guys.
How are you?
Roger, David, Paul,
The
Angel,
high school where Blind
Mike.
Neil is has one that powers the school.
Hugh,
That's a good idea.
and the frozen Francois Simard.
Nice. Moving. Also known as the Tank RC.
Yeah.
How you going, guys?
Good in yourself.
Yeah, it was. It was a sad deal, Lynn. They caught it all on a drone. Drone that was flying around doing the building of it when they were putting those wind towers up over there.
Right.
Yeah.
That's
They
what.
caught the two up there, and you could see them pulling their phones out, making the phone call and everything as he was flying around. They were trying to get helicopters and stuff to come in, and they couldn't get there quick enough. And I couldn't out imagine being that, making that decision,
Yeah,
burn up alive or jump.
exactly. Awful.
I'd like to film that one day. The windmills.
Oh, they meant somebody up there making that last.
Yeah, I'm like, no.
Oh, Roger got a dark side.
Yeah. Whoa there, Roger. What's going on here? I mean, yeah, I can understand you'll have a viral video, but Jesus, man.
I've been going through. Every time I go up to the reserve, there's a big windmill farm up there. But it's not on the reserve. It's other property. I think one day I'm gonna try and get there early enough in the morning, get a sunrise and with the windmills.
Yep. Then maybe once you get over there, if you're there early enough, you'll see all those lights that flash at the same time. It's not like those things were all built and put up instantly at the same time. I don't know how they get the lights synchronized on them. I really don't. It's impressive when you see 300-400 of them things and they're all kind of in that area and all the lights flash off and on right with each other exactly.
My parents live in a coastal area. All the Appalachians are just covered with them at the tops now, all along. And yeah, they all flash, like you say, at the exact same time.
That's like the biggest mystery to me. I don't know how that's done. Everything in me can't figure it out, because even if like you power them all on at the same time, like one throw of a switch, even with the speed of electricity to get to the last one, they're going to be off.
Yeah. I think it's running. There must be some sort of synchronization from the head office.
Something.
It's above our pay grade, as we say.
Yeah.
I know, like there's stores here like IKEA powers pretty itself with a solar on top.
Yep.
Oh,
I
okay.
have I think we're going to kiss that wall at this speed. We're moving over.
No problem, Marcel. I'll be
All right,
closing.
Marcel.
I'll be closing down at 11:45, guys.
All right.
And at noon, it's Brent Arios will be on.
That's right. Doctor's appointment we got to go to after.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Who's going in, Andrew?
See, they start screwing with you, playing with their brakes, speeding up, slowing down, wiggling to one side.
Yeah, what truck driver uses their brakes on a curve? What?
Yeah, it's the best way to have an accident. That's what. Lose all your momentum. There you go.
I always wanted that job too. I don't know if you ever hauled through Oregon over there, Andrew, or not when you were trucking. But Oregon has what they call bulldogs. It's like these 4-wheel drive jacked up semis with a big pusher in the front.
Yep.
And when it gets slick there and people don't chain up like they're supposed to, this guy literally just comes like rams the trailer and shoves them up the hills. I want that guy's job.
Are you serious?
Yeah, it's called the Bulldog. You can look them right up. Yep.
Oh my god, I have to see this. That is crazy.
It's like an old Mack 4-wheel drive semi, and he's jacked up and he's got like studded tires and everything on, and he literally just comes up and hits their trailers and starts pushing them.
Wow. That's crazy. I got to see this. Yeah.
What I hate is when you're on the highway and you get stuck going up a hill and you're stuck behind a truck. And as he goes up the hill, he's slowing down because he's losing momentum.
And believe me,
especially when it's slick, but
yeah. Yep. That's not a fun feeling.
No. And that's what this guy in this Bulldog, his job is to make sure that you make it up that hill.
That's crazy.
It's literally, I'm like, this guy's got like the best job ever. He doesn't even got to get out and pull. He just hits them and starts pushing.
Yeah, I don't know if you guys over there have it, but we have like lots of single lanes, and then we have an overtaking lane. So where the slow vehicles pull over to the left and the fast vehicles take the right. So when we're sitting behind a car that's sitting on 90 k's an hour or 85, and you limit to it to 100, and they're holding you up, so you try to go around them, they go, no way, I'm not sitting behind a truck.
Exactly.
And they put the foot in, and so you have to pull in behind them again. Then you get abused by all the cars behind you.
Yep.
And you go, what the hell?
Yep.
That was my worst.
That's the same as running like on the highways, like through the cities and that, and you try to leave a safe space like you're supposed to, and every time you leave 3 inches, another car jumps in front of you,
Yep.
and then they complain.
Yeah,
that
yeah.
Well, where do you want me to go? I tried for 5
Yeah.
miles now to leave a safe space, and every time I do, somebody jumps into it.
Yeah.
That's why
Well,
you got to
there's some-
take the Andrew Pusa Studios driving course, Steve.
That's what I mean. My fantasy.
Obviously, but I don't drive no more. But I mean, it frustrated the crap out of me, mate. I'm telling you. And then you know there's an overtaking lane coming up, but the car in front of you is not fucking. Well, pardon me. It's not doing the right thing. So you want to get a run up because you know you're going to get it, and they back off again. And so you got to back off, and then all the people behind you got to back off, and it's the truck's fault. It's not the car in front; it's the truck's fault.
Yeah.
It will always be the trucker's fault. No matter what you do, the trucker will always get blamed for it.
That always
Buy some
pisses
of those
me.
giant train air horns and mount them up on your grill, so you'll have 4 air horns off of each side. And I mounted them outside so they were louder. And I had an old lady do that to me at one of our rigs.
Yeah.
She came out in front of me and merged on the interstate doing 75 miles an hour. She was doing 40, and she cut off in front of me, and I nailed that thing. Scared the living daylights out of that lady.
Mike, it doesn't work with deaf people, or ignorant people. I just don't want to.
They could be deaf. It'll still shake the heck out of their car.
I'm not letting that truck get in front of me because it'll hold me up. Hello, you holding me up? Yeah, fuck.
I don't know, Andrew. I don't know if you have time, but I did put a link of a truck bulldog pusher keeping the highway clean. I did find one video.
Oh, you did?
I put the link there.
Oh, that'd be nice.
Yeah, I got to see that.
Put it up. Put it up.
The link's there. I'm looking at it now.
Yeah.
Marcel, off access.
Share it.
Robert.
Share it so we don't have to all look at it. Share it.
Well, no, I don't want to share it because you might get a strike.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It happened on me, so
Sorry.
I don't want to do it again.
Yeah, that's cool. Sorry.
So it looks like Marcel got himself an RC car. Cool.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he got himself an RC
An
car.
RC
Which one did you
crawler.
get?
Now we know what's
Be
going to
right
be coming
back.
out of Marcel's channel now.
Coffee.
Those little ground view cameras making the truck look real going over.
That is so cool, though. That
Yeah, some of it. Some of them I ended up watching it for like forever until I figured out they were RC cars.
Yeah. Yeah, some of them are pretty well made, and yeah.
Have you seen it with the model trains like that, with the little fisheye camera in the engine?
Yeah.
That's so cool. You always wonder when you're a kid what it's like. Everybody's, I think, done that. You know, if I was in it, what would it be?
Oh, he's still pricing them out. He hasn't got it yet.
Well, he hasn't put a RC video on his channel yet. It's all drones and things like that. So once he does, I will
Yep.
see it. Just subscribe to him. So
Yeah, that's like the equivalent of like freaking clickbait to me when you're sitting there watching them all and these off-road guys and everything else, and then they finally, like almost at the end, they zoom out and you can see their RC cars. Oh god, I get irritated.
So Paul, how'd it go?
Oh, typical politician crap. Telling everybody to stay home, don't go to the States. They'll fly, south and all that. That's all he's talking about.
Okay, Paul Murray, how does it go for you?
I didn't resolve anything. I can still get a couple of cameras, but most of them doesn't go. And then I don't know. They're all say offline.
Oh, sorry to hear that.
But I had that issue once before, and I did a reset. I did my own reset, but it didn't work. So
Okay. I'm closing down in 15 minutes, guys.
What?
Oh, yeah, I forget you're always an hour ahead of me. I'm like, oh, we got like an hour and something left. Yeah, that'd be the ones too. Yeah, that's the right link. That's one of them. Yep, that's the guy's in a bulldog. Just comes up and starts pushing right on the back of the trailers.
That's pretty cool system, really.
Yeah, and that guy's he's gentle at it. Some of the other ones I seen over in Oregon when I was visiting my aunt Rhonda, You don't slow down like that guy did.
Because of the camera. He was just trying to look.
Yeah.
What did I miss?
Hey, you.
What'd you miss? You
We're
missed
looking,
everything.
we're teaching Andrew what a bulldog is.
What a bulldog is. Okay.
It's the link in the chat over there. That's it's like a 4-wheel drive big rig, and he doesn't pull a trailer or nothing. But it's over in Oregon.
Okay.
When the mountains start getting slippery and everything and real icy, he just like he just runs up and like rams the trucks and gets them moving.
Hi, Marcel.
Now
Later,
this,
Marcel.
this car in front of me is doing exactly what you were talking about a while ago, Steve, and that's the AI doing it. He keeps slowing down and backing me off and then going ahead. But I'm going to show you why I like being better than real trucking.
You don't have to. We know.
And the last time he does that, I guarantee you. Come here, you. And that's
Oh, you got him on the wrong side. We couldn't see the mirror image when image hit all the
it's
trees.
just the cameras. But it won't be an issue.
Got my quad parts from Corey today.
Oh, yeah,
Oh, look
already?
at that.
Wow.
See, it bends into a canopy for the top of the Mobula.
Oh,
Yeah. He printed me out 2 of them.
That's nice.
Yeah. I didn't take long to get here either. He shipped it just like Friday, I think.
Yeah.
Marcel. Yeah.
Well, Kim said the Mini 2 is at the border, New York.
Oh, yeah.
Right on.
Yeah, but that means it has to stop in Mississauga, doesn't it?
They might have cleared customs before it left. Or
Yeah, but won't it stop at Mississauga?
depends where it's crossing.
At New York, I don't know.
New York won't go through Mississauga. It should be coming up through this way.
Well, it depends who's delivering it.
Yeah, but that's 1,000 kilometers out of its way. Or
Yeah,
7
okay,
kilometers. Or whatever.
that's good.
I don't exactly know the conversion for 1,000 kilometers to miles, but doesn't sound far.
Yeah, 500.
Okay.
Yeah, because my parents is 850 kilometers, you can go 550 miles. So yeah. I suppose it depends which part of New York, I guess. But even so, yeah, I don't see it. I'd be very surprised if it gets through to Mississauga.
Oh, probably it'd come out of New York, go right to Montreal, probably.
Exactly.
That's because he has all the cheats turned on, Lynn.
Yeah, they laid off 350 people at Toronto, didn't they, in Mississauga, because of COVID.
I didn't think they laid them off. I thought like a bunch of them tested positive and got sent home.
Yeah.
Well, it's warming up here today.
Oh, you're lucky.
Yeah.
I gotta go and
Hey,
start.
Steve.
I haven't started my car up since last Friday, so.
Yeah. I got to take my wife to her eye appointment again this week.
Right, Dave.
Let's hope she got the right goddamn day this time.
She got the right eye.
She got the wrong day last week, and we drove all the way to Ottawa over an hour. We're sitting there, and she goes in, and wrong day.
You're the wrong city this week.
Did you ask her if she looked at it with her good eye?
Ooh.
Well, guess what's coming your way, guys?
No.
We're not supposed to get much. Only like less than a millimeter for the next 2 days. That's it.
Yeah.
Unless it changed since this morning, which is quite possible. That's why I don't usually look much.
Okay, well, I'm pretty well in the clear. So's Paul. Let me
Yeah.
see. There's Cornwall. And there's Montreal. So let me see which way it's moving here. Oh, look at that. It's heading right your way.
It wouldn't mind snow because it means it's warming up.
Yeah.
Well, I'll go for sure. I'm gonna do my errands today, so I'll have to go out again tomorrow or whatever.
What's up with you, Mika Steve?
Hey, here you go, mate.
Not too bad.
We had a few throws at dartboard tonight. Not that I was going to, but yeah,
Played
I was
darts.
sucked in tonight.
Nice
Throw a few darts.
You just brushed off your walkway.
Yep.
But good, Hugh. Anyway, thank you for asking. And how are you?
Not too bad. Not too bad. Just had a nap.
Just had a nap. I think I'm coming up on one pretty quick. I already went out and did work today.
So this is the little RC, the next one I'm thinking of buying. But Canadian, it is $800 Canadian.
Oh,
Just for an RC
An
car, but this is
$800
what it does.
lowrider?
Yeah.
Oh, Lord.
This is what it does.
Hopefully it drives too, not just that.
No, it drives. You can drive it around and you can hop. There is a video you can hop and things like that. It's really cool, neat car, and you can lift up the front. It doesn't.
The real question is like why though, Frank? Why?
just for the cool factor.
oh yeah, but you can't take that out on the trail.
No, that'd be on the street and just on during.
Well, I think if you jacked it all the way up as high as it hops, you could probably get pretty far on the trail.
So this is all how it hops. You lift the rear end and then you just start hopping with it. So it's.
I'm guessing this is Chris that's talking about this.
No, it's the Tank RC, Francois.
Oh, okay. Oh, sorry, Frank.
Frank, have you ever
Stand
seen
what?
those in like
Yeah,
in
but that's US money because it said they're starting $55 with US.
No, it's $5.99 US, so it's about $808 Canadian.
Oh, okay.
So
damn.
I've seen
I
those.
think that'd be really good if you're going to make car mating videos or something.
Look at the bottom. It says add a light kit or a clear body kit for another $180.
Yeah.
So Frank,
No, that's
Frank,
that's to buy a
what
body
size
that's
was
not
it?
painted. That's to buy a body that's not painted, but you can actually buy a light kit also. They don't have the price for the. This is an unpainted body,
Okay.
but for some
Yeah,
odd
so
reason they don't.
what
show
size
them.
is it, Frank?
I could buy a real car for that price by the time you get up there.
Well, $800, yeah. But
I have
for,
walked
Right,
up in
Lynn, there's got to be some kind of addiction.
No, see, like it's like us when we buy drones. You know, we pay $1,000, $2,000 for a drone. You know, it's a hobby.
Now that'd be a little more interesting.
they have lots of different ones, but a good crawler is from Red Cat. That's not too expensive. It's called a Gen 8. That's the one I'm looking for right now. I guess it's going to be on another page. But Gen 8 is a very good car. Here's the Scout 2 International Gen 8 version 2. It comes in purple or green.
The Scout too. You don't see those driving on the streets very often anymore.
No, that's why a lot of people like that body and they like that car. So this is like $400 Canadian, but it's like whatever it is US. I can't remember because I have the Canadian thing here, but I could.
So about 300.
I can switch back to US. Where's USA?
Right at the very bottom under you.
Probably.
My
think?
Christmas Village collection. Yeah, Lynn, we ain't gonna talk about Christmas Village stuff. Holy Lord. I never knew how much expensive those stupid little things were until the wife wanted to start them.
$299 Canadian, US.
Yep, like it's about 300. Yep.
So it's a nice crawler, and it's got portal axle, which means it's high up. It doesn't hang up on trees, on branches. So it's a nice crawler for the price. I have one and I really like it. But if you want a Cadillac of our cars, this is the one to go to. Traxxas and the TRX4. You have a lot of different choices of body. They are very nice. You can even get a 6x6.
Oh yeah, even with tracks on it there.
Yeah, but US, you're looking at like $961 for this one, US. And just a regular one, it's $800 or $769. But these are very nice ones. But the one I like the most is the one with tiny tires. Is from Element RC, and this is the Enduro Trail Walker, which is very affordable, small tires. This is called a Rock Racer. It's a fun truck. I have this one, but this one is pretty good. I don't know if you show the price here. Yeah, they do $349. So it's a nice. This is a nice one, but it's got smaller tires, so it's not as capable as the other one. But it's a very nice little truck. So if anybody's
No, that's all upgradable too. So
yes, oh yeah, you can get upgrades, put an interior in it, have a steering wheel that turns. There's so many things you can do.
yep. I have the real life versions.
But like some people there, even in RC, they're saying, well, what else can I do with that car, the lowrider? I go, well, it's for show. It's nice if you really have a lowrider car. What do you do with it? Like you go out for a show, you bring it out while there's people around, and you just bounce and you just make a show out of it. It's just to show off.
Oh yeah, I know, Lynn. I know they are pricey if you buy the quality ones. We have been. Those things are crazy. Those little house Christmas village houses and stuff. Oh Lord.
Yeah.
Well, you can get that other farm equipment too now, that scale farm equipment. There's people, big collectors of that stuff.
Oh
That's
yeah,
a big
huge.
load there, Andrew.
What's
Some
that?
of my old toys that I still have in the boxes are worth a lot of money. The old farm tractors and stuff I have.
Oh, Andrew's hunting buildings.
That's a big load. Be careful of the bridges, eh?
Oh yeah.
I don't know if I can share.
You should be able to.
God. Yeah, somehow.
Yeah, you should.
Photo. Hello. Gallery. Right there. There's mine.
Oh yes.
Yeah, that's one of the ones I got. And then I just did a what is that thing? A geo tracker that I put on tracks. That's a United States Marine Corps. It's called a Growler.
Those are more
That is
expensive.
cool.
Those are way more expensive than my RCs.
Yeah, when they roll out of the factory for the Marine Corps, they're about 250,000.
Yeah.
Wow, that is cool.
Oh yeah, it is, Lynn. It's a lot of fun.
Mm-hmm.
And if you can see it, like on the YouTube side there's airbags and it's air suspension all the way around. When it has tires on it, you can lift one tire up off of the ground with the airbags. You can suck it up and then you can change the tire. No jack or nothing needed.
Oh yeah.
Yep. It's got a big compressor on board and everything that operates it all. Oh, that would be an awesome video, Lynn. I'd love to see that. Been collecting all them things from '84. I was 4 years old.
Collection, seen a little bit of it on videos and stuff.
That's kind of why we started doing it. Both of our parents had those Christmas villages when we were younger.
Oh, okay.
My mom kind of just quit putting hers up when all the kids left, and her mom the same thing. So we kind of like, I don't know, missed it. So we started doing our own village and stuff like that. I had the train that went like under my tree and all around it.
Mm-hmm.
And then my dog ate the track and
Never had a train set. I always wanted one, but we never had room for one.
yeah, I found like a cheap one. I think it was like 50 or 60 bucks.
My cousin, the
And
one,
it just cruised around. It was the one where the track plugs into the wall and it no slowing down or speeding up. It just drives.
my cousin, he's a lot older than I was. The one that I inherited the house from. He worked for the Durham Region Dump, which is the Toronto Metro. Well, they have a big warehouses. A lot of stuff is taken on insurance, and then they have to smash it there. So he used to make those train tracks at the time were like $100. He'd come home and give me like 4 of them. They never went to the dump. They just sat in the warehouse. They were supposed to be destroyed. So you could link them and link them and link them until you run out of power, and then put another control into it. So I go to my parents' room, into my room, my sisters, everywhere. Same with race car tracks and stuff like that.
Yeah, mine had enough track with it that I could do figure 8 or a giant oval.
Mm-hmm.
And then I ended up going on the website and I could order just the track, and that's how I did it.
Wow.
But like I said, my dog got a hold of the track and chewed it up.
Oh, crap. Okay, everybody in the chat, I'm gonna let you all go. Have a good one. We'll see you all tomorrow morning.
See you guys.
Have a good one, everybody.
Bye, everybody. Take
Bye.
care.
Night, people.
Can
Bye.
we keep tradition before you go?